This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
Throw Gang, we are joined by the Vintage Vixen, the Tie-Dye Titan, this motherfucker wearing LL Beans. All this, Ralph got him mortified. Play it back this time in Shlomo. Some men are pressed, this man gets dressed. Proof there's beauty in the everyday uniform. It's Yahweh or the highway. Call him Guy Gadget because the drip is real. Sultan of the street style, Trill Cunningham, putting the hash in Baruch Hashem. He been a god since synagogue. Vibes never cynical, fit stay rabbinical. Woo! The maestro of Midtown, call him Jack Kevorkian, the way he's shooting all these old people. Mordechai Rubinstein. Mordecai, how are you?
Shlomo in the house.
What's up, dude?
Hashem, thanks for all that.
He pronounced that correct, kind of?
Very good.
Did you pronounce Gal Gadot?
Gal Gadot. Gal Gadot. I don't know.
She was the most famous Israeli we could think of.
Or Albert Einstein.
Oh, Bar Raffaelli.
Albert Einstein.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie Portman.
That's
Mr.
right.
Mort.
Natalie Mortman. Mr. Mortman. Mordecai, how are you, buddy?
Baruch Hashem, everything's good. I'm glad we're in the same area code, zip code, neighborhood today.
Thank you for not getting too high before coming on the podcast. I know that was good timing on my part.
Yeah, well, this is a 6 p.m. show, so it was hard for me to wait all day.
Yeah. Nice. Well done. Wink. Mordecai, great to see you. The first thing we want to do is a little fit check where you're going to walk us in the audience at home through the totality of what you were wearing today, though I guess you wanted to wear something different, but this is what we got.
Yep. You know, if you know me, I had this on my calendar for weeks and weeks and weeks. But God forbid that I think about what to wear till this morning when James says, "You ready today?" When I thought it was tomorrow, and then my stylist is not in town. So I hit up my other one, the Rabbi Robert Chan, my Chinese rabbi, and I hit him with a couple of this or that's.
Yeah.
He responded way late. So
you just got dressed on your own this morning.
I got dressed myself. That should be a sticker. I'm going to make that sticker. Yep. And what I'm wearing, clothes.
Nice. Yeah, that's it. Just going clothes. Why don't we start with the shoes?
Rock your talk. 3-eye lug with the gold.
Oh, you got to stand up to do this.
Oh, okay.
You're preaching.
3-eye lug shoe in navy with the gold ringlets, eyelets.
The ALD joints?
I don't know who made them.
Okay. All right. What about the socks?
The socks are 100% cotton. They dyed really nicely.
You dyed those yourself?
No. They're like they're like cotton candy kind of colorway. Brand, you know. I don't like to see tie dye too much from some brands unless it's like Elder Statesman.
What percentage of your wardrobe per week is tie dye? Like, are you?
I'm off it. I'm off it.
Really? Because you're wearing tie dye socks.
They're my wife's, and no one. This is a podcast. You're not supposed to see the Gottges underwear.
Oh no, we do panties.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that.
All right, fine, we'll get there. But anyway, I dress for comfort and for the season, and I try not to be too far ahead of the world. And I want to will in spring today when it's still cold out, so I'm trying to bring in some colors. But yeah, I'm off the tie dye.
Did you wear shorts yesterday? When it was 70 degrees?
No, I wanted to.
Yeah,
it takes a long time to get out of shorts for me.
Oh, once they go on, they're you got to rip them off your fucking gams.
Yeah.
Respect.
But I don't like to bring them on too early because I'm white enough.
You don't want a season push.
Yeah, a lot of season pushers out here, especially in Brooklyn.
Push pull. But yeah, we do not want to be pushing the seasons. I've been writing about that for years. I can't stand it. It's like, now that winter white is not a thing anymore, seersucker's barely a thing. People don't know about fabrics. But you can wear pink and yellow and neon and high vis and all that shit all winter.
Right.
So people could see you in the snowfall and avalanche or streets.
Well, you're here to teach the people about fabrics. That's why you're fucking here, dude.
A couple weeks ago, I'm off the color and I'm going to go black, like Hasidic black. This morning, I tried on some black jeans and I was like, it's not for me. It makes me feel about half as good as I normally feel getting dressed, which is pretty good.
Right. That's our thing that we've been saying lately is certain brands, we won't like throw any shots directly, but the clothing is intentionally like scary and depressing. And what is the point of that?
You don't want to get on your Julia Fox shit.
I just want to be having fun with my clothes. What's Julia Fox shit? All black?
Yeah, the all black everything.
With like the fucking cat eye fucking makeup. I do want
to get into makeup.
Oh yeah? Some guy liner?
Not fierce.
Just subtle.
Yeah, subtle.
Like for special occasions or like every day of the week?
Tuesday afternoon.
It's a Tuesday afternoon right now.
Yeah, 6 p.m. on Tuesday.
I was a club kid and I would close the shop I worked at. I'll just mention it because they're not around anymore. New Republic. McNary stole the name. And I would leave and go to MAC Cosmetics. And when they were closing for the day, they let me sit in the chair and get done up.
Right.
So what would
And
you
I
do?
would
Like
go out
what?
that night.
What do you want to?
Beautiful.
What do you want to
fucking
do?
Peacock eyes or whatever they called it.
What do you want to do in 2022? Like on your Euphoria shit? Like
Yeah.
I haven't
rhinestones
seen
and
Euphoria yet.
A lot of like glitter, eyeliner,
all of it. Yeah,
eyeshadow,
You
etc.
can't tell who's a boy and girl in the street anymore. It's
Right.
a beautiful fucking time. So let my
You're all-
body shine.
You're all about that androgyny, is what you're saying.
I don't know. I can't be.
You're still a bearded fucking troll.
Beard, right? Exactly, a bearded troll. So
All right, let's
how much
talk
makeup I can put on. These are some big baggy pants that I got.
some
recently.
dungarees.
Feel nice. I won't let you grab there, but you can feel the weight on that.
Yeah.
It's not.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
and it fits like a chino, which is kind of nice.
Who makes those?
Applied art form.
Oh.
Yeah, applied art form.
Yeah, I was gonna say the mic can still.
Everything about them, like the fabric, but like, it's a nice fitting big boy pant that fits like a chino. It's not Western pocket or dungaree pockets.
Right.
It's a slash pocket.
No, I was
like
gonna
on a
say
pant.
they're literally cut like a like a chino.
They even like lined the diaper area for like sharts and stuff because it's thicker. I
Okay.
swear, maybe they want it to just be reinforced
for the Pamper Boys.
The motorcycle we don't ride.
Right, sure.
Exactly.
And then the belt holding up those dungarees.
They press polka dot silky.
I like that.
It was on the pants from the last 3 days. Doesn't really work. I like a cinch belt because, like a buffet, eat all day and then during the day, you bust out.
Yeah.
The belly do the work.
These type of things, they like if you go too fast.
My
you
man's
fucking
in a
get
midriff right now.
you know?
And then let's talk about your gentleman's sweater. I believe you called it off,
First we'll
Mike.
Talk about the gentleman's t-shirt.
Okay.
Polo.
Yes.
You
Ralph?
need a little neck, a little something. No, I wish. You need a little something over there.
A little
I can't
pop.
have my neck uncovered off the golf course, on the golf course. I don't play golf, but I hate drafts. I could have won a silky. One of my wife's little kerchief.
You're
things.
popping it for function, not form. You're trying to
Exactly.
beat the
I
draft.
hate
That's
the
how you get
draft.
sick.
Exactly.
That's how you catch a cold.
Exactly.
Protect your neck.
At all times. And
Wait, so what's
then
the
I got this
what's the
collarless
brand?
Hoodie.
What's the brand of the polo?
Oh, I don't know.
That seems like a
Made in
lie.
USA, I'll tell you that. It's also cropped, unfortunately. I have 3 different shades of green, and none of them are right. Some of them are really, really, really big. This one just hits the waist, so you can't really wear it. It's more of a
It's got to be a layering piece.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that is a bit short.
I've wanted one of these forever. I've never been to the Black Dog. It's another one of those like Murray's Toggery type of joints for rich people. I'm not there yet. My boat's on the way. And I've always wanted one of these. You see the rich fucking assholes around New York getting their coffee in like the fall because they just got back from their rich summer places.
Mhm.
And they wear this Black Dog thing. This one's without a hood, but it's got the neck.
It's like a fun. It's like a
Oh,
funnel.
wow, I
it's
didn't
kind of
see
like
that.
a funnel neck thing, but
Funnel
a
cake.
I just
but a
assumed there's a
short.
hood on the back.
Yeah, but I don't know how big a man has to be to wear this stuff because the necks are so exposed.
Well, you got to let
don't
because
get
the guy wearing that would normally have like 3 collars popped underneath.
You think?
Yeah, for
I
sure.
thought just a crew, like just a t-shirt underneath.
Well,
Well,
you
it might
know.
have been from like when
That's some-
Martha's
you know,
Vineyard
that's
and,
some new
and
money
New
shit.
England was like, making that whaling money.
Yeah.
And
Still
when men
learning.
were men.
What does it say in the back? Is it the
I
address?
think the address, yeah.
No, it just says the Black Dog Martha's Vineyard.
So
but
it's not that old.
No. Yeah.
But it is the one company that makes them in the USA. And I've always wanted one. I finally got it recently.
With the nice kind of like elastic gusset on the side.
Yes, exactly.
Enabling
pocket
movement.
for,
little coffee stain,
I bought it that way. I can't get it out. I've been constantly-
wait, you bought it. It's
Bought it
vintage.
used years ago, and I've never worn it till today.
Oh.
Wow, look at that. So
Pop your
so you
Black
so
Dog
you
cherry.
did. So you,
Rag wool. I got this rag wool bucket schmucket.
are you gonna
It's so.
are you
good.
just gonna
I'm just fitting my own check.
are you gonna pod while fucking moving
I was
around
about
the
to
whole
go
apartment?
live. You can't give me a mic. And,
Yeah, clearly.
and God gave me
Can't
legs.
contain him.
I want to stand.
Wait, let's
I
talk about
can't
the
look
hat.
these
Let's
guys
talk
in
about the
eye.
hat.
Yeah.
Yo, Ragwool, this company from Japan clearly buys all the outdoor shit like no one. It's really above the tree line, like we all know
Yeah.
from many years ago. Done
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
This company in Japan buys like American dead stock, smelly ragwool shit in boxes and resells it back to dumbass Americans like me.
What's it called?
I'm not telling you.
Okay.
But look how good this
Gatekeeping.
is.
Yo,
Look how good this ragwool.
why are you
sock monkey bucket schmuck?
Can I
is.
see? Can I just take a look? Can I take a look at the
And I have
brand?
the tiniest
No, can I
head.
take a look at the
You
brand?
can in a second. It's not
Okay.
it's not in there. I washed it like 10 times trying to shrink it. Doesn't work. I have the littlest head.
Not
of any
not
boy.
smaller than me, buddy. I promise you that much. That shit would,
Wait, smaller than you?
dude. I have the smallest head.
No. And you're Jewish. Dude, that's huge on me.
No way, dude.
Dude, I'm a 6 7/8 New Era.
So I think so am I. I think
Field,
yeah.
And I can
An-
fit into the kid 6
A
3/4.
child's extra large size head. That's me and you.
Wow.
Yeah, it's because our brain is taking up so much real estate.
We got to
That's
talk
why.
about we got to talk about the stuff you're not wearing, the jacket and the scarf.
Oh yeah, what's the
yeah,
puffer?
so that's another, when you search rag wool on the secondhand sites, not Grailed eBay, and stuff. When I search those secondhand sites, I'll put in and here it is. I hate doing this, but I'll do it.
Oh, you're gonna give away some keys.
Vintage lamb's wool scarf. You'll laugh like it's nothing. It's one of my diehard fucking.
He's jerking off, ladies and gentlemen. He's jerking off.
Yeah,
He's pantomiming a full
Sarah wakes
aggressive beat.
Sarah wakes up 4:15 in the morning and looks at I'm not in bed and I'm on the laptop, iPad device, handheld. What do you think I'm looking at? Fucking eBay, idiots.
Vintage lambs, baby.
Anyway, so that arrives.
Persian
and it's
lambs.
itchier than itching. But
Is that
plaid
brandless?
So nice.
That is a great-
homemade. The
Oh,
seams,
shit.
The side seams, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
So I'm the idiot that writes to the eBay seller, "Are you sure it's lamb's wool? It's smelly. Are you sure it's lamb's wool? It itches." They should write that grow up.
You're like the worst possible customer because you have 1,000 follow-ups.
The worst, Please, I bought a sweater the other day on eBay. It smelled so good. I wrote them and I said,
What
"Hey,
is the scent?
Yeah, what is the scent?" But I had to be really careful because you don't want them to be like,
You're a
they
creep.
might think you're complaining. And
Oh,
you don't want
okay,
them to
I
smell
see.
like a cat and dog because it's just, it says no smoking home. But no, I had to know. They're like, "Well, we burned Palo Santo." I'm like, no. Give me the exact fucking
The formula?
scent that you're wearing.
Yeah.
And I got it from them. Anyway, it's a lamb's wool scarf. This is that time of the winter when we shed winter and we bring in the greens and the spring tones.
The pops.
But we also want to wear the last of the stuff we might not be able to wear till the next snowfall.
Right. Which, who knows, that could be 365 days from now.
Which is hard because you got to look in the back of the closet, the bottom of the drawer, the back of the bin, the storage, the garage, the car, wherever you keep your shit that your wife doesn't know, the roommate can't handle it. It's too much color for you to look at once. That's where you have to reach for now.
I love how you were like, is there a coffee place nearby? I'm running on E. You are on a billion right now.
Yeah, we're still
The easiest guy to pod with because we don't have to say anything.
Learn also how many coffees to have a day.
What are you up to right now?
Yeah,
This is my second.
Okay.
I had the first one today.
How many more are you going to have
Probably one. To keep,
Okay.
it,
to keep it going,
Well,
to ride the high?
Shrink-a-dink therapist told me a long time ago, have one before you go home after work.
Really?
Yeah. She goes, it'll just change your mood. Because you greet the wife like, what the fuck do you want? It's been a day. You're supposed to have a little
Let me look in the
pick-me-up.
fucking back of my bins.
Yeah.
Pick me up, and then you you feel better.
Papa's little medicine.
Yeah,
Let's
little
talk about the
helper.
jacket though.
Yeah.
But whatever. It's just a fucking down shell.
Patagonia.
Not
Can we say?
shell. You guys are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patagooch. Yep.
Patagooch in a beautiful hunter green.
It is a nice green. That's the other thing. I say I want to wear all black, but really it's not. It's anything that can.
You
pass
never
gas.
will do that. I know
I
you.
don't think I
You
ever
like the
will.
idea of maybe like
Do you ever do that?
chicness, but
I mean, even for a Hasidic wedding, I'll try to do the real, White Styles thing of put on red socks.
right.
Something
Just something, some fun socks as they're called.
Shit. I don't
Yeah.
know how to be normal. I
Right. You really don't.
What about the panties? What are we rocking with?
Well, these are a thong front with a full back.
Wait, what?
Yeah, edibles. Hold on.
Wait. No.
Oh.
Yeah, he's.
But I wanted you to see.
Oh, is the.
All right, there is in
Okay.
fact reinforcement on the pamper area.
I've only worn.
Well, you need your microphone. You need. Okay, the audience at home. Mordechai just pulled his pants down completely.
Officios.
Officio.
I think from the bean site, I'm looking. Gatkes are the number one problem. I got 99 of them. They're all problematic. There's no Gatkes, no drawers, no underwear. Have I found that work well for me?
But you always do boxer briefs.
Strictly for around the house, I'll do drawers.
Okay.
Boxers.
You strike me as a drawsman.
I got mechagics all day, friction. Like
Yeah.
I'm 400 pounds.
Right.
And
Rubbing.
if I don't put on 16 types of powders come 80-degree weather,
It's a wrap.
I'm staying home. Yeah, I need to wrap it.
Okay, so you
wrap
need
the
to
thighs.
you need to cling
I don't
wrap
know,
it
what do people
like
think
the
it's just
Riddler.
for fat people that sweat, and it's not even a sweating thing. Thankfully, got no issues. Things are going well at home, but I'm fearful of leaving the morning of not coming home at night fresh.
Right.
And I don't want to walk around with Gold Bond like I used to do at Pity Uomo in the back pocket, like running to bathroom.
You kept
and
gold
powder up. You
bond
can't
in the
wear-
back pocket.
Yeah, hell yeah, in the fanny
People
pack.
can easily find you. They just follow the path of talcum powder.
It ruins your shoes, the powder, because it gets on there. It ruins bathroom floors because it gets on there. It ruins nice trousers. Who knows?
We can follow you by the trail of gold
But
bond,
I don't know
dude.
what the
that.
trick
Oh, you
is for men. This should all be sponsored. You stopped all this?
No, I said Lawrence's joke already. He doesn't listen.
Well, I'm still thinking about when you pulled
No, him.
you pulled your pants down.
No, him.
30
You keep
seconds
going.
ago, the reinforced crotch in your jeans. There's legit looks like
jeans down. These aren't pants.
it looks like a pack of or a strip of duct tape or something.
Yeah, they use a nice twill, a nice cotton twill that it looks like they like line the panties of like a swimsuit that you buy. And you can't return, you know?
Yeah.
It's like there's a male pad.
A male
Pad,
pond.
yeah. A diva cup. It's a diva cup.
It's got something nice in there, applied science, applied art forms. He put something nice in there to reinforce. I don't know, maybe for the horsing around, you know, guys get like the holes in the jeans. I never really wear this stuff out like that.
What about this little bracelet?
Oh, they claim it's a 40s, 50s pocket watch fob turned into a bracelet. I don't.
Who's they? Who's claiming that?
No truth on 47th Street. Zero. Whether you're going for diamonds, gold, or fucking plated.
It's all lies.
I don't believe anything on 47th Street.
Did you buy this while working on Uncut Gems?
What's that?
Did you buy this while working on Uncut Gems?
Nope. I had a love of 47th Street long before Uncut Gems. It's probably why I ended up around Uncut Gems, because of my love for the people.
You're just there. You're just hanging around, and they're like, "Fuck it."
I mean, I had the research
might as well.
ready to go.
Right.
Before we started.
Did you cop any
A lifetime of research
from spending so much time
Good
on
question.
47th? Did you cop any jewels while working on the
Really
show,
good
on the
question.
movie?
No, but I'm working on a few pieces.
Oh,
really?
Uh-huh.
Can you spoil anything for us? Are we talking big
Well, you
stones?
saw Jonah Hill's fucking dumbass fucking. I love you, dude. That's your man. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Yoina Shimmo.
You can say
You
whatever.
ripped off my fucking earring to the T.
well, what was it?
What
Oh,
is
I
this?
should have worn it today.
I
The
know.
exact emerald cut fucking emerald.
Is
Really?
it the Yin Yang Star of David?
No.
What is
I'm
it?
so impressed that he did it. I want to know who made it for him, who presented it to him. There's no way he woke up in the morning and he just said, "I want this earring."
Do you have that relationship with him where he would have seen your earring, or
I mean, no.
Huh.
He doesn't. He
What
doesn't
is the
follow me
earring?
unless he has a stan account, fan account, real account.
right, a burner?
Because the real one he doesn't follow me on. I think he has a girlfriend or stylist that maybe they checked me out. I have no idea. I was very loud and proud about the earring, but I couldn't believe it. It's like an exact.
It's a 1-for-1 kind of replica.
It's so
Interesting.
It's so
Damn.
interesting to me that he
Jonah stealing
But,
sauce.
Nah, he's not stealing.
His girlfriend does not follow you.
No, she doesn't. I checked.
Well, and she's not his stylist. I mean, but I guess if she gave it to him as a gift, maybe she saw it. But
I mean, my girlfriend's my stylist. But he
No
anyway, it's interesting.
stylist.
I'm working on a couple pieces, some earrings and stuff.
Yeah.
But
you're looking at your DMs with Jonah, and it's all just you hitting. Well, I guess there's a one reply in there. Oh, is it in your ear?
Wait, so you
Yeah.
gave him the fucking sauce? So
I mean,
I was like, wait a minute.
well, the fact that I love that you just sent him. This is a front-facing video of you just flossing silks and stones. But yeah, maybe he did see it and he was inspired.
We have a little bit of a rapport. I told him congrats on
Some
being in that
correspondence.
movie. He told me I should work on the wardrobe, whatever. I hit him up. I
Don't
asked
look
him
up.
to be in the movie, to be in the book. He said,
Oh,
okay.
right. That's right. He's in the
We
book.
took some
He's in
nice
the book.
Photos of him, but I forgot that's your boy.
Yeah, we'll get to the book for sure.
He follows me. I'll make sure you guys are good.
I think that's a complete fit check.
Yeah, unless
I
you
was
got
too
any
busy
other-
thinking about
Look
jokes
at
of
your
yours that I
ears,
could
I'm
copy.
so
That I
any other,
missed some
any other
stuff.
necklaces underneath the.
Nah, I want a
Okay.
chain so bad, but I want the real one,
What do you mean?
the Cartier.
Oh,
instead,
sure.
the 47th Street. Hey, get off a truck. Who needs to say Cartier? You know?
Right. You do. That's who does. You do.
Yeah, my wife will kill me if I come home with a $10,000 necklace.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure.
Mordecai, there's
Why, though?
only.
Why? Why does it have to be like?
Because you have a child, dog.
So fucking what? It's for her.
Really? Because it sounds like it's for you.
I bought myself the Tiffany not Supreme hearts that they cut off 3 days before the
Mhm.
Supreme launch because I saw them on Shia LaBeouf, and I've always wanted them for like 10 years. He wore them to Tribeca movie. If you Google Shia LaBeouf Tribeca Film Festival, every
Shia
picture-
LaBeouf?
whatever, he's got these fucking silver hearts that every Jewish girl gets for her bat
Yeah,
mitzvah.
yeah.
I've always wanted. I finally went to the store about 3-4 weeks ago and bought them. And I'm at the counter and I said, "Hey, I heard a little rumor some stuff's going to be discontinued." And she said, "These earrings won't be here Monday."
Wow.
And then
Good
Monday
timing.
came, and that entire collection was pulled because Supreme did the collaboration, which is really sad because they've been in the line forever.
Right.
It's kind of a disrespect to El Sapretti or the
Yeah.
original designer was, but so is such.
Are you going to
life.
get your daughter those for her bat mitzvah?
Oh, that's what I told my wife that I'll
That you're wearing them
for her.
until she turns
Yeah,
13
yeah.
and then
Oh
she's
my
for
God,
safe-
$100
for
bucks.
safekeeping.
I thought there were like tons more, but
Where there's nothing safer than in your ear, right?
exactly, you got to take this with me.
It's on my
your-
body,
take-
fam.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to shut up now. Let these guys.
Mordecai, there's only
I
one
get
way.
so nervous before this podcast.
You don't
because
sound nervous at
everyone
all.
Tells me they talk nonstop. You don't have to worry.
You know
Don't get
you've
a
done
word
the
in.
show twice
And
already.
now here I am nervous.
Is this
I'm
the
gonna
first time
shut
you've
up.
done it in person?
No, he did a previous podcast endeavor that shall not be named in person.
Lauren certainly talks a lot.
And then we did the last show we did, you were on Zoom at your
in Maine.
you were at your uncle's house or
That's right.
yeah. And you were all over. That was chaotic as well. Bad Wi-Fi in and out.
Next,
It was a different time. It was a
I
different
think I
time.
dressed a few times.
Yeah. Mordecai, there's really only one way to start off this podcast now that we've gotten through a 22-minute fit check. You are a delightful enigma. And just straight from the source, like, how would you describe your own personal style?
Google's Enigma. Hold on.
What?
His brain is
Google
buffering.
Enigma. So, I'm just going to repeat what like Mary Matson said to me. She's like, well, you're the Duke of Windsor and David Hockney put together. Okay.
That's a pretty good combo.
Fine, done.
One of those was a Nazi sympathizer.
Oh, which one?
The Duke of Windsor.
Fuck him.
So that's not for you.
Yeah.
Well, the guy did maybe popularize the
Windsor Knot.
Windsor Knot.
And he was
Prince of Wales. And
Yeah.
Fucking like
He was a fashion plate
he
for
was a
sure.
Fashion.
Hockney, I feel like, is underrated. I mean, I guess
He's
like
so underrated.
he's really good.
Years ago, when I went to Odeon and I saw the bartender and some of the barbacks and not waiters wearing a tie with a polo shirt, it drove me crazy. I had to talk to Keith and Harry and the fam and well,
You had to file a grievance.
and I didn't know. I don't know how to not ruffle feathers, and I don't want to ruffle feathers. I don't want to go over to the owner of the restaurant and tell him how great the gefilte fish. I mean, how good the steak is, and then have to say like, "Oh shit, I just wish they wore shirts."
Right.
I want to shut my mouth, but I don't know how because the food is so good, the service is so good, the real estate's so good, everything is so sexy. But then comes a Uniqlo cotton fake PK, with a knit tie. Something's a little.
I don't
off.
even think
20
Keith.
years later, I think it's okay. And Hockney, I feel like here I am 20 years later saying that's okay too. Because Hockney, if you look closely at his silk knit ties, they don't even look like they're tied. They look like they're knotted.
Right.
in a knot.
Like literally
Oh.
tied it. Yeah. Interesting.
So maybe,
Yeah.
the man's on another.
To be clear,
This is called
though,
maturing. This is called maturing, Mordecai.
to be clear though, Keith has nothing to do with the Odeon. So
No,
maybe
he said
you're
that-
said Lynn. I
Oh,
scratched it.
excuse
I
me.
said Lynn, I'm sorry.
Damn, I gotta fucking
you
open
gotta
my
listen to
ears today.
yourself,
God
bro.
damn,
What is
the
he
fuck?
commenting on the live already?
No.
Keith, take a seat.
Is there anything you're excited to wear this spring? We talked about how it's a very transitional moment, how you're still kind of like blending winter, but slowly merging out with the colors and with the fabrics. What are you very stoked to wear this spring?
Color.
Yeah.
When I saw, I'll just say it, the normies, the basics, whatever they're called, wearing like head to toe pink on the train this winter, I was like, fuck.
Oh, you hated it.
I hated it, but not enough to I'll still wear color. But I'm like I'm looking at my watch list and my purchase list, and there's still a lot of color. It's more solids, but I'm excited to bring color back. God, that sounds so stupid.
As if it went away or something.
Yeah. I'm excited. I'm excited for the classics again. Whenever I think I need to change the thing up, I need some leathers, which we should talk about.
Right.
Because I was going to wear them today, but that's nighttime. How do you wear nighttime, daytime? Anything goes these days. It's kind of whack. I showed up with some red leather fucking pants to a podcast in Brooklyn. Who the fuck are you?
Well, I mean, you're the guy. If anyone's going to do
Jewish
that,
Gunna.
it would be you. The Jewish Gandhi.
You hear that?
How many?
Gunna.
Wait, how many outfits?
Listen, Lawrence. Gunna. Yeah, push an
Push
M.
an M.
Yeah, I'm off my game today.
Anyway.
I need a coffee myself. Wait, how many times do you change a day?
Oh shit. See, one of the best things about being a dad is you got to just like, get dressed to take the kid to school. So when people see you at drop off and they're like, oh, nice fit, nice outfit. Not to diss any of the
Are you
guys.
the cool? Are you the cool dad at the school?
Hell fucking no. I never want to be that guy. So I drop her off and like I get eyes and then I'm like, oh shit, like I have to explain like, no, this was on the floor from last night. I'm just wearing this to drop my kid
Yeah.
off. If they see you at 4 when you're
It's called
picking up
that's called
again-
Floorcore.
Right.
Yeah, Floorcore. When you're picking up again at 4-core, you either had time to get dressed or you're a working man. Every time what I tell Sarah is I can't go out like that. And she thinks she likes to make fun of me. Why? You think the paparazzi are outside our door and laugh at me all you want. Yes, I think so. And it doesn't mean the paparazzi. It means I don't want to run into you,
Right, or
you,
anyone, yeah.
or anyone I know that I look up to or that might look to me and not up to me, but might look to me to
Sure.
something. And like, oh, you're that guy. Like, I love that you just like threw it under the floor to get the milk. I love that, like, oh, I just went to my mailbox. These are my bean box. But like, no, we have to come correct every time we come.
Can I say
And
something?
When we live in New York City, it's worse than Brooklyn. But now Brooklyn, it's worse than Manhattan.
Right.
The feeling is reciprocated because whenever I stroll down to your area of Greenpoint, when I'm like running errands over there, I make sure that
My
I'm like
neighborhood's
doing
cooler than
something
your
a
part.
little. What?
My part of Greenpoint's cooler than your part of Greenpoint.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man. We got to move.
Apples and oranges. But no, I always make sure that it's like a little bit more than just like what I'm bumming around the house in, but also like, reel it in because it's Mordecai.
Well, no, not that. I know you're lying, but that's fine. But
No, I'm not. I'm serious.
No, but like,
I might wear the green Birks instead of the gray ones.
I hate my stroller, for example. I hate
Oh,
it. I
fuck.
fucking hate it. It's not the Lambo. It's not the fucking Volvo. It's not the BMW. It's the fucking cheapo. And it's fine, but it's like, if you're going to look
You're
at me,
self-conscious
if you
about
want a
the
kid,
stroller?
Yes. It's embarrassing. You put a dead sticker on it, fine. Still not a Cadillac. You know, it's still
Gotta get the chrome heart stroller.
Yeah, so it's kind of like, but to Sarah, she's like way simpler than I am. I'm a pretty simple Jew, you know, and she's just like, it's okay, you know, it's okay. I'm like, no,
Right.
people are looking at us,
Damn.
you know.
So
I
you're-
met some kids at I'll just say it. What's the French one? The other night, Luciennes, and they're like, yo, my girl wants a kid because of your wife. And I'm like, slow down.
Wow, that's another level of influence, dude.
You're a fucking influencer. You need to chill out.
No, that
dude.
person is mentally ill.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I should name them. Kid tells me he owns a bank.
he owns a bank.
Yeah, dude, he was sitting with Freddie Rothschild.
Okay, I mean,
The Rothschilds. Good
damn.
people.
All right, yeah, shout out Jay
I didn't Google
Electronica.
them yet, but
Shout out Jay Elect Yamaka.
they seem to own shit.
Wait, so you're that self-conscious?
Very. It sucks, dude.
I feel like I kind of knew that, but like sometimes I think it's like a bit, but it's real.
Yeah,
It's rooted
sad.
in real
It makes me sad about
anxiety.
Myself. And then we haven't been out in a couple of years. I finally went out the other night to like a vintage, you know, showroom party. And I wore the red leathers and I put a cowboy hat on because I love costume. The minute I take 2 hits of the joint and I step in the room's this big and I'm in the center. No one knows me, thank God. But I'm so embarrassed for myself. Like, look at you.
You
So
were
I
wearing
wore
a
6
you,
outfits,
you were wearing
you
a
know?
NASCAR tie, I believe,
Uh-huh,
right?
uh-huh. I've been trying to dress up NASCAR so bad, but in my head, I'm afraid to wear things because I don't want to influence. You know, I don't want NASCAR stock to go up. I don't. It's my biggest. Well, one thing.
Well, racing shit is like a trend
I
right
race
now.
these brands, yes, and it has been for a long
Right.
time. But you don't see people wearing a NASCAR tie
No,
with a fucking tweed, you know,
And red
maybe
leathers and a
Western
cowboy hat.
jacket. Exactly. I mean, Tree BN with NASCAR. Who?
Yeah. Oh, the red leathers are Trey Bien.
Yeah, shout out the Malmomies.
Yeah.
Okay, so you wake up at 8, or you take your daughter to school at 8. You're the cool dad. What else, like just what's a day in
I'm
the
not
life
the
of
cool
Mordecai?
dad.
What's a day in the life of Mordecai though?
Stop washing dishes, stressing. Definitely 3 poops before I leave.
It's all the coffee.
Yeah.
No, that's only
It's being
one.
Jewish, dude.
Yeah, exactly. Larry knows. You know, I'll say it. I've said it 1,000 times. I love living like a tourist, getting out of the train, not knowing where I am, waking up, not knowing what I have to do that day. I hate calendars. I hate emails. We didn't talk about we're not here to talk about what we hate. There's no typical day
By design.
by design. Yeah.
You just got to get it. You
If
just
it
go
gets
out.
typical, we're having problems.
You just get out and go.
If you find yourself in a rut, is there something you do to shake things up? Is it just getting on the train with no destination, or?
I like to greet strangers. I like to say good morning to the wrong person. You know, that person. where they put a
Social
smile
experiment
their
on
face,
YouTube type beat.
or a bigger smile on my face. I like to go to a different route. You know, I like to ask somebody where they're from when I hear an accent. All those type of things turn my day around.
Is there one place in New York that maybe you do return to from time to time?
Yeah.
Thankful for COVID days because no, you know, like I would live to drop my wife off on 59th and Madison and walk up and down Park and Mad and look at the, I almost said smell the tulips. We don't know if they smell, but smell the old people.
Smell the garbage.
Smell the money.
Smell the
money.
piss.
There's no garbage up there. Smell
Yeah,
the
true.
money, walk through the park and go back downtown where it's rough. But
So Upper East Side into downtown.
I'm lucky if I leave the neighborhood nowadays, you know?
Is that because of your job and your full-time schedule now, or a little bit? Yeah.
It's because my wife is around, you know. She used to go to work in the morning and now she's on top of me. You know? What are you doing?
And is she always okay when it comes to getting dressed in the morning? Is she always truly your sounding board, your stylist?
No, only when I need to get dressed.
So how does
like once a
Mordechai
month.
how does Mordechai Rubinstein get dressed in the morning?
Socks first. I love those old man jokes. I put my pants on. You know,
One leg at a time, like everyone else.
Yeah. It's fucked, man. Because this time of the year, I think about outerwear first because that's the first thing you're going to see.
Mm.
Now you might say, "Oh, you're going in a car. The coat takes a back seat, literally." You know, and I hate coats. Our closets in New York don't have enough of it for outerwear and footwear. It's a big problem in New York. And I like to wear things out. I finally got a barber after 6 years. It still wasn't waxy, shiny. You know, I like to wear things in. It doesn't happen very often.
Well, you have so much shit that, like,
think about a hat. Yeah, so much shit.
Yeah.
A hat and an outerwear, you know, are like prime.
right. You wear a hat every day, obviously.
Pieces.
And then
Respectfully.
you build around those.
Yeah, but then the minute Lawrence shows a new color of a shell, I want that, and I can't leave the house. The minute somebody posts some other footwear that I wish I had, I can't get dressed and leave the house. Then I remember I have 16 pairs of New Balance that I haven't touched yet.
Right. Wait, you're that influenced too by like what you see on Instagram?
Terribly.
Because I think people
I want another second layer sweater because of you.
Yeah, because I think people look at you and they're like, "This is the inspo." Like again, you're an influencer, but
Influenza.
but you're influenced as well. You're not above the influences. I guess what I'm trying to get to. Okay.
What's in the footwear rotation right now? You
Yeah.
mentioned those 16 pairs
That's
of
the other thing that
newbies.
sucks because the current rotation doesn't really go away. You're not trying to put dog poop stepped in sneakers back in your closet. You're going to leave them at the front door clean to dry because you just cleaned them.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So the real rotation rotates, and I can't stand it because I like shiny new. I wanted to wear white today because we're almost spring, but no, we went.
You want black?
I went navy.
Navy
Because I wanted
with
to
the gold eyelets.
So what are you wearing? You're wearing 3 eye lugs. Clearly, you're wearing New Balances.
Mhm.
You wearing Clarks, Wallabies.
No, I love the Wallaby, but they make me turn the ankle. Whatever.
Oh yeah,
It's twisted.
you need a more stable foundation.
Very
love the
thin,
crepe.
very
Love
thin
the
crepe.
crepe
Uh-huh.
sole, but I'm afraid of twisting the ankle.
Yeah, right. Occupational
One
hazard.
of the names you got to find out, you guys,
Okay.
of that shoe when it first came out was like
What shoe?
a pedal pusher. The Wallaby's original
Was a bike shoe?
nickname came from guys in a bar that were taking a piss, and the piss stayed on top of the fucking seams.
Really?
Yes.
Like in
Oi
on the
polloi.
moccasin.
the oi polloi guys or the bureau, like those guys, like
Yeah.
school you on
What is the piss?
On piss core.
It got some kind of nickname because they would be, taking a leak in the
The
fucking-
pissies.
in the bar.
Save some for later.
and it would stay on the outside of the fucking seam.
Would have been Padmore and Barnes then?
Piss pool. some
Okay,
shit.
I don't know.
But anyway, it's an interesting throwback name. But yeah, but, a lot of New Balance. Unfortunately, I say unfortunately because I want to get dressed.
Yeah.
Sneakers are not really for getting dressed.
Are you not wearing proper shoes these days at all?
I'm not wearing proper pants. I was going to go measured for my first pair of trousers today,
Okay.
and it got pushed off because of this.
Wait, your first pair of made to measure trousers, or your because that
what did
doesn't
I
sound
say?
right either. You said your first pair of trousers.
Well, both.
That can't be.
Both.
You wear
Not
trousers all the time.
No, I
No?
do not own pants, and we're not in London calling underwear pants. We're not in old man Brooklyn like my father calling them pants when they're pants. No, these are dungarees, jeans.
Okay.
And I don't own trousers.
How many suits do you own?
Off the record, like 3.
No, on the
You're on the record.
60.
60 suits?
Wait, 3 or 60?
I have 3 neighbors just now that hit me up from Big Banks. They're like, "Hey, what size do you? I got some suits," and I don't know how to say no. If it's free, it's for me.
Right, for
Do you
sure.
have, so, okay, it sounds like you have a lot of friends in the banking industry. Do you like do
Well, he's Jewish.
Hollywood,
My bank friends
yeah,
are not
Hollywood.
for the record.
You got a lot of Hollywood friends. You got a lot of bank
except
friends.
for Freddie Rothschild.
Yeah, except for the
Do you have
Rothschilds.
guys in finance that are like, yo, I'm looking to like spend money and dress right. Can you like advise me on this?
Yeah, like
Yes,
personal
and I do
shopping.
it- and I do it for free. So if anyone out there wants to manage me, take me because I shop for free.
You're leaving a lot of
Before,
Rothschild bucks on the table.
Yeah. What's the one piece of clothing you would say you wear the most? Because you have so much to choose from.
Yeah.
And you're constantly going through, rotating through.
You know,
You've had this for years, and this is the first time you've worn it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The rotation rotates.
During this epidemic, pandemic, this global 3-year, whatever shitstorm we've been in, and while a lot of us are not getting dressed that much, I think the gentleman's t-shirt has been the real underlying pinnacle, whatever you call it, foundation.
Gentleman's t-shirt
because-
meaning a polo shirt.
Yeah, the polo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So you wear polos
Ralph,
like
fix the collars.
What is it? How would he fix them?
I mean, make them stand up or not. Just the brand new ones.
too floppy?
Oomph. There's no oomph.
They need some
They
hymns.
stay like this
Right.
after a wash.
Yeah.
They need some
But if you look
fucking
at old ones. I don't know if there's poly or cotton or what in there, but it's almost like they're wired.
Yeah.
They'll fall how you want to fall. And I know you like how collars fall.
Of
Larry,
course, of
because I
course.
saw that new campaign where one was bonered and one was not bonered, and I don't know if it was on
Bonered.
purpose or not. But
Listen, man,
and I
it's
keep saying
completely
Larry. I never called
unintentional.
this guy Larry in my life.
No,
You call him Larry.
you can
I don't
call me whatever you want, bro.
But anyway,
We're just happy to have you.
what's up?
Wait,
Yeah.
so polo shirts are your number one most worn garment, you would say, right
Yes, yes.
Is there
I'm trying
one
to
in
be low key about it because I don't have enough.
Is there one in particular that you constantly are putting
Green.
on?
It's the color of growth.
But not this one.
Well, this was in the rotation. Yeah.
Okay.
3.
So it's of the 3.
Yeah.
All right.
now? You didn't even say the brand of what this polo is. You're still going to gatekeep?
Nope. We'll talk out.
Okay.
We'll talk on the record.
All right.
You mentioned maybe having a thought flick through your mind.
Hold on. My wife just texted me. She's locked out. She doesn't have keys. Please ask the lobby attendant. Thank you. I'm on air.
He's off the record.
Yeah.
You mentioned briefly about how like this flicker of thought entered your mind, and you're not really you entertained it for a half second.
You said brief. So
Oh, yeah, yeah.
got
Nice.
excited.
About wearing all black, right, and kind of like leaning away from like pops of color everywhere. What do you think of like the current Balenciaga madness that has
Pops
people
of
wearing
color.
big
just get
fucking
popsicles.
boots?
One thing I wanted to do before this podcast, and I always want to do something big before something big, and I forget, is go through the shows. And I laugh at myself because
We're not here to talk about the shows.
Runways.
No.
But sure enough.
Well, we're just talking generally speaking.
I didn't see the show that you just mentioned.
No.
But everyone knows you see
I'm not talking about
Kanye.
I don't care about the show. I'm
Yeah.
talking about like how
Kanye's
everyone.
display of Balenciaga.
Yeah, and how everyone is now like
Kim
maybe,
as well.
Maybe
etc.
all black is like a fucking thing now.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Was Kanye wearing color last year or the year before? Not really.
No. I don't know, but he's been on his all black wave for a minute now.
That's true.
He's on his like
But now-
dusty
but because
Yeezy palette.
Because of your question, all I'm thinking about right now is like, what did he wear in color? Oh God, back in the day. That's right. Knit sweaters, preppy, bad shit.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. What was your question?
Just like the all black. Like,
Yeah,
would you be happy if that became a thing?
No. Yeah, I would. I don't know. Look, I think of the Hasidic Jew black because that's how I was raised. And then I think of like fashion black, which is so whack because it's like they didn't know what to pack and they get to London. And it's like that. I mean, the real reason that fashion was all black is probably for a few things. One, lighting. Everyone looks good under the light. Two, like, oh, I flew to Paris at 4 a.m. I didn't have a chance to pack. So I just grabbed a couple things from my closet. So what if one's navy? It's all black to them,
Hide the food stains well.
Yeah.
Yeah, food stains. But I'm just not one for black. I just think of smelly polyester. It doesn't have to be.
Right.
But
It's not chic to you because I think
No.
that's
And then
it's the
Elon
illusion
Musk-
of chicness.
Elon Musk and like some of those tech guys, not Jack, would wear like a black tuxedo jacket with a fake Metallica t-shirt.
Well, Jack was on his
that
Rick shit.
really
Yeah.
ruined
You know,
black,
Jack is always in all black because of the Rick.
Jack's the one that turned me on to Elder Statesman, which I think is so funny.
Really?
Years ago.
He wears that
He's the
shit?
only guy that can afford it.
Yeah, right.
Anyway, but I think of like acidic black. So now that I want to like get rid of color, I throw on the perfect shade of black to me is the hardest black to find in a thrift shop of black levies. It's like that washed out.
Right.
So trashy.
Almost like
so
gray.
Elevated. Exactly.
That's what you like.
You love that, like me and the Carhartts that worn in,
for
not
sure.
worn out black.
A black vintage T-shirt that is faded in the right
Perfect.
way, sun faded, is
Exactly.
beautiful.
Yeah. So all different shades of black might look good. Yeah. But the minute I see like another fuchsia polo, I've got 3. I want it. Color. I don't know. Like, all these old hashtags, real men wear pink. Nothing makes sense anymore. Do real men wear pink? Like, what the fuck does it even mean? Lawrence and I wear fucking fishing gear in Soho.
Yeah.
With
that's
loafers.
true.
So, that we're at an open playing field. Everything's a pond for fish.
Let's get positive for a second. What are some trends you're seeing out there right now that
Let's get what?
positive for a second?
Were we negative?
No.
Let's shut the vibe.
Okay. Never mind.
Let's shift the vibes a little bit.
Shift the vibe check.
What are the trends you see out there right now that you actually truly are a fan of?
Yeah. They're loving. They're eating up.
Whether it's like the olds uptown, the youngs downtown.
Are they still wearing the double-breasted blazers with no shirts?
Wait,
No.
who is doing that?
Oh, we're not talking about trends that are over.
Oh.
You guys never touched on that.
I mean,
Wait, what do you mean?
maybe-
Like a tank
maybe-
top and a double-breasted?
Don't give me the what do I mean. We've all seen
That's like Olivier Rousteing used to do that.
Oh, you're talking about like Harry Styles, like on the red carpet with like.
all I think
Gucci?
about is like that schwitz of the loaner sample that they loaned that
Yeah, but-
musician to wear. Okay, fine. Let's things I like. Girls and menswear.
Yeah, classic.
Who is
And it's
she?
becoming
Borrowed from
becoming so bad.
borrowed from the boys.
Yeah, they all borrowed my hashtag. J. Crew, Ralph, they've
They
all
pay you?
borrowed it and stole. No, they didn't fucking pay me. That's it's on loan.
It's a loaner.
With interest.
You know, and I like
And there's
what's going
fits in
on.
that shit.
Homeboy, homegirl, whatever. Like it's all throwing a fit out the window because it's all like such an open playing field when women are wearing menswear better than the men. I was at a trade show the other day, the women's one, coterie, and all these girls in double-breasted blazers. Men aren't wearing fucking blazers.
Right.
They get double-breasted. They're looking more sexy than men getting dressed up. So we're talking posse.
Yeah.
I gave a women's, I gave a men's.
What about men wearing women's wear? Is that too like Harry
I'm
Styles?
into the celebrities. I don't know enough of them doing it.
Right.
I like men taking chances and having fun.
Just risking.
A lot.
Yeah.
That part I love. I think function. If you're going to play golf, you might not want to wear a dress.
Right.
I mean, frees up the legs.
But wait, I'm thinking posse vibes.
There's the other side to this coin as well.
Comfort, white sneakers for spring. I mean, look, a lot of it for me is just recycled, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I have to think on that.
What about like the return to Y2K that
Yeah.
you
It's
allegedly
cute.
are seeing?
It's cool. It's
Yeah.
cool. And it's also like this.
You wear the Oakleys. I know you wear the Oakleys.
I don't know years. I didn't grow up with hip hop or music or non-Jewish music or movies or any of those TV shows as references.
Right.
When I watched Silver Spoon and all those like stupid TV shows, it was like hiding from my parents because we were allowed to watch TV for an hour. My mother got into a car accident. I got the TV in the house. It just never went on for a few years, but we didn't, we didn't really have it. The neighbors didn't know about it. So it's, I don't know times and years. I know I look out the window and I see people dressing a certain way. I'm like, wow, I couldn't tell you, oh, that's 90s. Oh, but I do look at the hashtag or the eBay searches and like the Y2K, and I do like the mix of what's going on, the mismatched, the nothing goes together. I like that a lot. This designer vintage thing is cool too, that you'll see a Diesel sweater next to a Margiela sweater at a curated. I like the curated vintage. I'm not going to lie.
You're not worried about paying like crazy premiums when you could just put the work in yourself and get it for a quarter of the price.
I can't stand.
Yeah.
That's something I can't stand.
The markups. But I guess if someone's doing the work and they're curating, there's a premium.
At this trade show, they had like shelves of Chanel bags secondhand.
Right.
And this lady from Philly sells them to all these stores and all over the country. And I'm like, wow, like these store owners, as a buyer, shouldn't you be putting that work in?
Right.
And like scouring eBay and Etsy and Grailed and everything. But like, I get it. It's authenticated. It's ready to go for you. So they can make it easy for you.
Yeah. One-stop shop.
I do love the green, the going green trend a lot.
Do you think green still has like legs? Because I feel like when it's sneakers or collections or even like streetwear brands, everything is green. That's good to you, or is it like at a certain point are we reaching a precipice and we have to move on?
Need to be green, like the kids are buying it, wearing once, and flipping it.
Well, I don't know about that. Just that like everything is green. It seems like
bullshit sustainable.
No. Not Wait, are you talking about the color green? Or are you talking about sustainability?
No, I was saying sustainability.
Oh, I thought you were being literal because you love green.
Oh, I do, but it's new for me. You're seeing a lot of it.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck me.
It's like saturated now at this point.
It was like the Pantone of the past couple of years. It feels like. But yes, sustainability is good. Obviously, like we love that. That's fantastic.
I didn't realize green was so hot. I'm being honest.
Really? You haven't seen a lot.
World earring, I guess.
Yeah, but ignorance is bliss in your case. No. Look how sad we just made you.
He's literally frowning.
Yeah, because I've been so into green. That's okay.
Is that a lifelong thing for you? Because
you've always been into green.
Yeah, it's the color of growth, like you said, right? That's just something you're drawn to.
I'm learning color theory. Orange is supposed to make you happy when you look at it first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
interesting. Hospitals are a certain color, schools are a certain color.
Well, the pale green is like calming, right? Or is that blue?
I just read that it's the color of growth.
Whatever school bus ceilings are painted with, that's supposed to like calm kids down.
Hell.
Do you have a color kind of prediction of what we might be seeing? No, just color in general.
I love predicting the Pantone color of the year ever since I was at Jack Spade, and I learned that it was like 06917, that special orange. And then I inside, very deep inside, predicted a couple colors. I believe I didn't check if I was accurate, if I was right.
But you believe that you did.
I believe I predicted a couple colors. Dude, you see the guy that created Pantone?
No, Mr. Pantone.
God, you gotta see this guy on Paolo's Instagram. You know the suit maker Paolo. It's like he's fitting him and like
that guy. The Pantone guy is alive and well and buying custom suits.
Very well,
damn,
very well.
Shout out that guy.
Anyway,
I saw
a Pantone installation at
Lawrence Herbert,
at the trade show at
fellow Lawrence
sourcing
Larry Herbert.
Yeah.
And,
oh wow,
it was cool to see the giant colors and flags, but I don't.
Oh, this guy's a fucking lord.
Look at that! Look at the lens color. If you want,
he would tell you what Pantone that was too.
Yeah, fellas listening, do not wear a wristwatch when going black tie. You want to wear some crazy Cartiers, some of these funny glasses, go for it. Don't wear a wristwatch bigger than your fucking lapel.
Right. Well, a dress
it's like
watch.
A signature thing now, I guess.
Yeah, that must be. Yeah,
was his
orange, red,
match her fucking eyes,
her eyeshadow. Yeah,
I'm sure it's a Pantone.
Shout out fucking Larry H, dude. What a fucking lord.
What are the trends you hate right now?
Yeah, now you can get negative.
Cartier. No, I'm kidding.
Well, like the glasses,
still skinnies, still the skinnies.
Yeah.
Although I just learned about purple denim. You know what I mean?
Like denim. That's the color purple.
No, this brand
purple denim.
Yeah, you guys. None of us heard of it. This is terrible. Off air. We should rewind, take this back. But like, I see Gunna and I see these guys and like that I think are kind of cool and like skin tight fucking.
Gunna's your boy.
And I'm like, oh, I need that too. I need that too. And then I look at the pants on me and I'm like, oh my God.
What was it like meeting Gunna? You were at some dinner, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was his fit?
Yeah.
Red leathers.
Did he inspire you to get the red leathers?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
I was like, who made them? Rick.
Yeah.
He was in red. He was in red head to toe.
Red fucking Rick.
Yeah.
He had some white shirt and some cardigan with the A on the side. I think it's Ami because of the
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So funny to see what brands some people will wear.
Well, he's getting
Amiri?
paid, or he's getting it all for free to wear, right? Like, or actually, but he shops too. Certain things, certain things. Yeah,
That wasn't Amiri?
no, definitely not Amiri. I think it was that brand that he saw.
Ami?
I don't know.
AMI?
Might be-
AMI.
Is Amiri? Is Ami short for Amiri?
No,
No.
Might be.
Our boy Sage is open for Ami.
no. That's what?
Yeah.
Oh, open the show, right? Yes. Ami is a
We're not
Parisian
talking
fashion
right
brand.
next to me. I get very upfront colors.
Wait, so what did you and Gunna talk about?
Did he smoke his
Rick.
blunt?
Yeah, did you guys smoke together?
Off air, Rick.
Rick and Mordecai.
Yeah. Rick and Mort, dude. Rick and Morty.
Did he smoke
We
his rapper?
talk berets.
You
we
smoked
talk
it. How was it?
berets, and we talk red levers. We talk Rick. Dude, I fucking
Two of the best dressed men on earth. That's what I said on your Instagram, because that's really that pick that made me so happy, because that's the source right there.
that
Yeah.
comment
You got
made me so happy.
it's kind of like the horseshoe theory. Right? You
Did
got
he- did he
Gunna
like-
on one
he
end.
liked it.
Did you like
that
your
comment?
Did you like your fit?
All right.
I don't know if he liked my fit. He didn't pay me too many compliments.
Oh, really? He didn't say shit about
I think I couldn't really hear most of what he was saying between the accent and the
the loud because of the loud.
the loud was loud. It was very loud up in there.
It's $4 a gallon.
Yeah, the price of gas went way up.
I'm sure, dude.
He had the little purse. Everything he had was looking cool, you know.
Yeah, he loves clothes. That's why we fuck with
He was
him.
going to be there.
I think he's a
I would have
a punchline for certain people, or there's an ironic appreciation. Our love on this show for Mr. Motherfucking Put It On himself, Gunna, 100% genuine. That dude loves clothes. He loves getting dressed, and that's what the show's all about. And that's why you're here, because you feel the same.
How in the world can they walk with those chains on?
I mean, he said himself,
they
Chance
gotta-
choking him in his sleep.
They gotta work the back out.
Yeah.
It's like women that need breast reductions. You know, they have
What's
back
the
issues.
peel about?
What's up?
The what?
P, push and
Oh,
fit.
push and pee. Well, it's just like, his thing. Pee is good.
Push and playa.
Yeah, push and pee. Playa.
It's everything.
Yeah.
But it's the parking logo, right?
Well,
It's
in the
P
emoji. Rappers
Well,
can't
the
start
P
any.
emoji. Didn't that come from the parking logo?
Yeah, but a rapper can't start any movement if people can't use an emoji on Instagram. So you got to make sure.
Pushing
I
parking.
need an emoji.
Yeah.
Pushing parking lots.
Yeah, push and pee, baby.
His father's a parking lot developer.
Anyway, it was cool to see him in Brooklyn in our own backyard. Rule of thirds.
Really?
Yeah.
Love rule of
Daniel
thirds.
Arsham dinner.
That's where you got yelled at.
Well, we've also been a few times where I haven't been yelled at.
Have we?
Yeah, that wasn't our first time that I got yelled. I got yelled at there by the table next to us. I was being too loud.
Is it
That-
Japanese?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, it's not Japanese people that
it's like new.
do it, but it's like Japanese.
It's like new. It's like modern Japanese cuisine. I would say.
I didn't like it.
Great sake selection.
Yeah.
I don't drink that.
Dude, what do you drink?
Fucking fruity things.
like what? Like
Sangria with extra fruit. Pinas coladas. My favorite drink is called Painkiller. It's
I love it.
fire.
But you're
It's
supposed to
my
drink
favorite
that when you're on vacation on the beach, not like
well,
at
this
the
is my
club.
vacation.
Okay.
Painkillers are
Come
good.
on, man. We got the Martha's Vineyard hoagie.
It's Tuesday at 7 p.m.
This motherfucker said penis colada.
I'm on Turks and Cocks all year.
when you're out having drinks or dinner, do you get yelled at for being loud? Because this is a thing that happens to me all the time. Do you get? I get offended, man.
You're
I
not
feel
loud
bad.
though. You talk.
Are you
loud,
kidding
loud,
me?
loud.
You. I am so loud.
No,
I mean,
We should have dinner because I'd
Second
like to
loudest.
I would like us to get kicked out of somewhere.
yeah,
We'd have to go somewhere real loud where the people know us.
yeah, it would be bad. We would get kicked out before the fucking entrees touchdown.
Do you have a favorite restaurant you want to shout out in New York? Because people,
Lucian's.
without gatekeeping,
Really?
is it really?
New
fucking loud in there.
Again, you know, I was waiting in line at Scars a couple nights ago for some pizza, and some people just walked right in with a bunch of blunts. I knew we weren't going to get a table. And I hit up our man over there, Zach, and he said, come now.
Do you get a
And,
lot of preferential treatment because
no.
you're a guy that people know? Really? No.
No. Or maybe I don't take advantage of it enough. you
Right.
know?
You're
You
too
don't.
humble.
You really don't.
Yeah.
I need a better Rolodex.
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Select
think
those business
I don't think
cards.
it's the Rolodex. It's more of like you're just too humble of a dude to ask.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to have an open mouth.
How much
You
free
get fed.
clothing do you get?
Too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, 85% of what anyone gets on Flow Team is trash. What's the best thing you've gotten so far in 2022?
I'm waiting with bated breath
It's gonna be
as a flowsman myself.
I don't know. Maybe it's this orange fur felt walking hat.
Whoa. From who?
You might call it a trilby. Some might call it a fedora.
Okay.
I
Mm.
call it a hat.
okay.
Yeah.
It folds. It walks with you.
It's a crushable.
It's a crushable. Exactly. It's
Yeah.
super wonky and it made in the USA. And the reason I haven't worn it yet is because it comes folded. So when you unfold it, the whole hat,
Right.
you know,
It's a little-
what's his face from Canada would probably wear it just like that. You know, the guy that makes hats.
Justin
Um,
I don't know. I don't know who.
But
I don't know. I can't ID the
feel like
Canadian hat maker.
Scarecrow- I can't figure out how to wear. I tried it on this morning.
Wait, who sent it to you? If it's the best thing you got, let's shout them out.
It.
Well, that's not,
So the question is, what's the best thing you've gotten
got for
sent to you
free. That was the question.
Oh,
Was it the Trebian leathers?
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and you both, brother. I love. What a great cut of pants too.
I'm an idiot and just saw them. All I wanted was red. I was like, yeah, I need red. Little do I know they're coming out in normal colors.
Black and
Till
there's a
you're-
blue
and a
and
Well, the blue is not.
And
It's
I
a weird
realized
blue.
The black is the blue is pushing P all day. If I get the black, like I'll wear them every day.
yeah.
I regret not getting the black, but then
The red is so you
red
though
is
because
more fun.
who else could pull that off? Let alone with a NASCAR tie and a fucking cowboy hat in the middle of a fucking dinner party.
Wear them today, but
You and
too
Eddie
much.
Murphy. That's it.
Yeah, yeah,
Have you worn yours?
yeah. Of course, I love them. I think I really like the cut. I think it's like the silhouette is great. I mean, shout out fucking Trebian and so buttery, dude. Great value,
So afraid
even
to
at
get food on
retail.
them. I'm so afraid.
No, but well, yeah, I
Hit
guess
it with Windex probably.
I mean, I think yeah, like a Clorox wipe, right? I don't know.
No, that's a very good question. I wanted to touch on that, but it could be for a different time, different show.
About cleaning your pants?
Yes, men don't know how to clean hand-linked toes and heels. I'm talking corgi pantarella. When you buy fine hosiery from France, the better countries that make hosiery, you got to hand wash that shit. You can't put it in the
obviously,
Bosch 300
men.
series.
Yeah, but these dudes have these dudes have no hosiery.
How do you wash other statesman sweaters?
You
Dry
get it dry cleaned, right?
No, that's terrible for your.
I know, but
You hand wash it? I don't know.
No, you sit in a pile in the corner of the room like me till it gets to 3 years and you move with it or you give it away.
Yeah.
if you get
somebody
something,
washing
I have
pants,
souvenirs, maple syrup from hotels in Vegas.
it's memories.
Different souvenirs, memories, if
Memory
you will,
portals.
on different sweaters that are
Yeah.
like, they weren't that much money.
every stain is a memory.
Yeah. But how to clean clothes, whether it's a fine cashmere or a cheap pair of socks.
Dry cleaning is obviously bad for your clothes, but if you take care of your clothes and you kind of like, have any fucking your head on a swivel at all when you wear your good shit, you only need to get something dry cleaned like once a year, and then it's fine.
Well, anyway, the red leathers, if you get a French fry on there, I don't know if Clorox wipes will make it worse or better.
Probably
the only thing I'm
worse.
hand washing are these nuts. Speaking of which,
What do you wash them with? Balls? Ballsy?
what do I wash my balls with?
Soap.
You said your nuts. Speaking of your nuts or something.
Yeah. What?
He's asking you how you wash your
Some soap,
nuts.
some ball soap. It's
Oh,
called
just for your balls?
Yeah, it's called balls.
Is it good?
It's soap exclusively for your nuts. Seems like a
Cheryl
waste.
likes it.
Okay.
For her. She likes.
On your balls.
No, she washed herself with it.
Okay.
Mordecai, are you?
Off their fucking record.
Let's change topics away from your testicles. Are you still wearing?
Topical. Is it topical?
Yeah. It's a topical ball soap.
Still wearing.
Are you still wearing Grateful Dead tees now that trend is gratefully dead?
I'm still buying them. I'm still collecting them.
Mhm.
I'm still hoarding them.
Like
I'm
everything
still
else.
whoring them if I like it, just like any other time. The price has gone up, but it
Still?
Yeah. No
Has not
thanks to
made
you
me-
and your fucking book, dog.
has not made me want them any less.
But you're collecting them now. You're not necessarily wearing them out.
Well, I think of tie-dye and t-shirts as a summer thing. But one thing that I'm really looking forward to wearing in spring are crew necks, t-shirts and sweatshirts, just crews, not the undershirts.
Right.
Just really crew.
Just right on
really
skin,
American
right on
dad,
skin.
whatever it's called. Yeah. No, a t-shirt,
Okay.
but with a crew neck over it. Just like I'm trying to wear sweatshirts.
Crew Jew.
Yeah. The Jew crew.
J. Crew stands for Jew Crew.
But I've been wearing some tie-dye t-shirts this winter a little bit.
Just underneath
brighten
everything.
things up, like in Vegas and
Okay,
stuff,
yeah.
with the red leathers and stuff. But it's hard. Like tie-dye is more of a summer thing for me.
Yeah.
And t-shirts are more of a summer thing for me. So I haven't been buying them as much.
I need your expert opinion
I
on
got a Peter
something.
Tosh t-shirt yesterday.
Oh, nice. How much did that run you?
It was a gift.
Oh, okay.
Classic Kicks.
Okay. Shout out Classic Kicks.
I tried paying him for the record.
Okay. That's nice of you. Is J. Crew back? I need your expert opinion.
Back at the South Street Seaport.
Yes.
Back as a catalog.
Yeah, I want to know. What do you think?
Back in Kentucky.
You
where
thi- you
can
think
call
that-
customer service and actually have a conversation with
Do you think
somebody?
guys should start wearing J. Crew again?
Yeah, is Brendan bringing the juice back to the J. Crew?
I haven't seen it.
Well, yeah, because he's.
I think he styled the most recent stuff, so it's not his designs yet. But this is a hotly
Okay,
debated
okay.
topic in
I
the Throne
can't
Fits
lie.
universe.
I mean, I've seen a few photos from different people's Instagram that looks fine.
Okay.
It looks like better J. Crew.
It's like cheap Noah.
I think they still have a long way to go, and I think it's an easy fix if they want to talk.
Do you wear Noah?
I do wear Noah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you wear
I
Supreme?
Noah. I haven't worn Supreme in a long time.
Are you still on flow
But
team
it's
there?
just too expensive. It's too hard.
Really?
I want the true religion. I shouldn't say
Yeah.
expensive. I see pieces that I can't get.
Right.
Smurf, True Religion hat. You know, I wake up late. I'm not a artist.
You don't make the drop time. 11 a.m. is a bit early for you on the early side.
Drops. I'm not an online shopper, you know, and I see a line, I get scared.
You wear Stussy?
I wear some Stussy. I wear some Supreme.
Like vintage
Not
old shit,
much.
or like the new stuff?
When I think Stussy, I think of like the fake Gucci pattern board shorts with the matching hat and a 5-panel that I have somewhere that's like a fake, you know, Gucci logo.
That's 90s, if we're an
I don't
idea.
think of it really as like today. I mean, they did a nice necktie. They did, you know, the suiting is a little
the streetwear suit,
but like Beams and ALD and Noah all doing patchwork tweed. So respect to that.
Yeah.
You know?
I hate when I see
like Stussy going a little menswear.
You ever see this? Like this kid buys his first suit from a streetwear brand and they keep the fucking label on. I hate that, man.
I took pictures of somebody at Supreme when they did the Brooks Brothers seersucker, and I never published the photos. It was back in the blog days. And he had the Rolex, which was coming out big time, like it was just launched, and this thing. And I couldn't tell if he just came out of the stock room or if he meant to. But shout outs to this dude because I don't think he ever wore a suit before.
Clearly.
And I loved it.
Oh, you actually liked it.
He pulled it off.
But I hated, fast forward 20 years later, Gucci on the runway.
Right.
People don't understand.
Yeah,
Don't understand that you're supposed to take it off. When it's Laura Piana and it's camel hair and it's 100% for this store, that's all meant to come off.
Yeah.
Like a triple label collab when they're teaching you about the fabric and teaching you about the factory. Shh, take the fuck off.
It's like
and
that
not
scene
by
in,
yourself.
It's like
Take
the
it
scene
off
in
nicely.
Industry.
Seam ripper.
Yes.
Oh, he's wearing Ted Baker.
Exactly. Or when you see a motherfucker with the vent still stitched closed.
And the pockets.
That's the worst.
What's one step worse than that, or where is just
I
at a
hate
trade
that.
show when the guy's
Bro,
walking around
gotta
with
be
a skin
better.
tight blazer and it's there? Did you borrow that?
Yeah.
Take it off.
Just like the button is like straining for its life.
He was the loner from the formal wear dinner that he was at last night.
from Coat Check.
Yeah, I want to like J. Crew, and I like Brendan, you know, throwing his fit and shit. And I keep looking at your laptop.
Don't look at the laptop,
you know,
bro. It's embarrassing.
I like
It's embarrassing,
I like
bro.
what he does. I like what he did at Supreme. I like when he first came out with the board shorts and the, you know, out of the Macintosh rubberized fabric, trying to do his own collection years ago.
Mhm.
I like what he's doing now. I like his attitude. I like his wife. I like his baby. I like the kids that work in the store.
So you're
I haven't seen
bullish.
the J. Crew
You're
stuff.
bullish
I
on
haven't
what he
seen the
could
J. Crew
do.
Stuff. I haven't seen it. I'm sure you could do it. You know, he might have his hands tied. You work for a giant company like that. I hear things like, "Oh, you can't move the needle because you want to make purple, and they can't sell 1 million purple units, so purple won't be made." I don't want to see that. I want to see all holds bar, whatever it's called. You know, I want to see
no holds bar.
No holds bar. I want to see what he can do, and I'm sure he can. You know,
Yeah, respect.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what.
Fingers
he can do,
crossed.
You know, but I'm such a sucker for like Made in the USA, the oarsman. You know, with the wide fucking real shit and not disposable clothes.
Right.
So we should
Not
see.
Fast fashion.
Elevated fast fashion.
The best
Yeah.
boxers in the last 20 years were Brooks Brothers
Mhm.
and J. Crew. That's it. The
Yeah.
boxers themselves never moved from the waist. They didn't hike up in the middle of the day at Pity Shitty, and they didn't sag. They stayed
Right.
at the waist. Very important.
Okay.
Very important.
Fingers crossed that we can get those boxers back, baby.
They
Same
they
fit.
discontinued the Brooks Brothers ones.
Mhm.
My brother was a fan.
Yeah.
You mentioned Gunna as just fucking killing it at
The
Rule
king.
Thirds. Who are the best dressed celebrities right now, in your opinion?
Pete Davidson.
Really?
What? For real?
You're
I'm
joking.
gonna throw it out
You're
there.
joking.
No, I don't. I only see what's in the New York Post.
Page
headline,
6?
on the app. And like, you know,
New York Post app?
that's it. Because I don't follow anyone. I don't think he's on the gram, but I don't follow him.
No, he got bullied
I don't
off
know
day
that.
one from the Yay
He went
stands.
to go find God.
I don't know
Wait,
if
there's a Page 6
celebrities-
app?
Yeah. No.
I don't need to see
Excuse
it.
me. It's
The Post.
The Post.
The New York
Okay,
Post
all
app.
right.
Yeah,
I have
yeah.
like 6 apps here. I have to get better with celebrities. I don't know anybody. I don't know enough.
Maybe that's for the best then.
I think Leon Bridges looks good.
Sure.
How's the boy
Um,
Adam Sandler doing?
Say it again.
Adam Sandler.
Enough. You know, the menswear community is having such a good old time with this big fit. Stop it. It's like, let the man.
He was the number one most Google male celebrity in terms of fashion of 2021. And not because of what you guys did on Gems, but because of the triple XL
shorts and-
basketball shorts and cooked New Balances
I mean,
and
if he was
dad
right
style.
here, you know, he's a funny man. I'm the regular man, but like, how to shut that down with like, bro, I'm just putting shorts on and taking the kids to school.
Yeah.
Right.
You know,
Just
your man
I'm playing
wants to come-
basketball wearing basketball
Yeah, he's
shorts.
literally just playing basketball
The only thing I
and
would
one head to
do
toe.
is maybe like put a belt on top of the shorts because those shorts don't stay up once you put a cell phone in the
Right.
pocket.
For sure.
But brands
Or a brick
starting
of
to put
money.
a big fit with that shit. Even me, I want stuff in a medium, large, and XL because I'm truly a medium,
Right.
really a medium, small 0.5, with a little bit of a bleich, a tiny belly, and no shoulders. So a 36 suit fits me.
Really?
But who's making a 36 today? Ralph makes one for the whole country. Samples which I'm given are 40s,
Right.
Too big. A sample size I can't afford. Goes to the 38, which fits nicely.
Yeah.
I don't want to fit nicely.
All that needs to fit is
room after dinner.
all that
I wanna
matters.
sit down on my
But that belly hang out with those nuts clack.
well, then there's that. I look at those guys, and sometimes they're bursting out of
Yeah.
their clothes, but they look comfy as
That's
fuck.
well, that's the get money gut.
Well, and it's confident. And we're talking about confidence,
I really
right?
need to work on my confidence.
Yes. But I will say, when it comes to tailoring, right, the rule of thumb is the shoulders fit, and then you can get anything else taken in as long as the shoulders fit. So, I mean,
It's a really good point.
little piece of info for the
So
kids. at
Gunna
home.
and Pete Davidson.
Yeah, but Pete, it's so easy to hate. I'm like, oh, colored hair. Oh, patterns in the hair. Takashi Murakami designs in the fucking hair. I want it. I'm guilty.
Right.
This guy, Major Moon in LA, Mike Moon, who's doing everyone's fucking crazy hair color.
Okay.
I want it.
Yeah.
I want to shave my head and do Kermit the Frog or Miss Piggy.
When was the last time you got a haircut?
I do it like twice a year. I get very
Really?
creative haircut.
You always have a good haircut, though.
When was the last time
This
you did?
guy that cuts my hair, man. Shout out Luca Blondie. His brother owns a salon called Oscar Blondie on Madison Avenue, where your dog goes on the lap and your bag goes in a bag while you're cutting your hair. You walk by somebody and you pet their dogs. The old ladies go crazy on Madison Avenue. He cuts my hair. I used to trade him for ecstasy back in the day.
Wait, how much is a haircut at Luca
I
Blondie's?
think $250.
How many pills is that?
It's a couple. Yeah, how many X pills?
But we're on the I get the pro deal.
When was the last time you colored your hair?
I haven't colored my hair in years, and
But you used
Major
to,
Moon
right?
was going to meet me in Vegas and do it in the room,
Oh,
but I didn't
Lord.
do it. I'm really ready to do it.
What do you want? What
because
color do you want to do? Green?
I think fire. I wanted green, Frank Ocean.
Sure.
The Joker?
I don't know the Joker reference, that green and purple combination I love, but I'm thinking fire because it's just
Like
you
red
see
and
these
orange?
girls,
Red,
young,
orange,
But
like
it's
a
also so
ombre
boring.
thing?
Yeah, it's also so boring.
Like a
because
Guy
in
Fieri shirt?
3-4 weeks, it's either on your pillowcase, the bathtub.
Right.
it's done.
Or it's grown out and it doesn't have the
know?
same effect. Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
I'm-
upkeep.
I really wish I could wear a wig and a mask often.
You can wear a
You
wig.
can do that.
It's too much work.
Okay.
You've been traveling around, you obviously you're an anthropologist, right? Your eyes are always open, you're a sponge, you're always observing. What's the best fit, the single best fit you've seen so far this year?
Ooh.
I know you got that fucking encyclopedia.
I'm trying not to open my phone. I see such beautiful, beautiful fits every single time I leave the borough.
What's really stuck with you?
Oh, so you're not seeing them in Brooklyn, to be clear.
Mm-mm.
No.
Not in Greenpoint.
Our fucking neighborhood's dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Fucking Tribeca.
Harsh.
Greenpoint is the Tribeca of North Brooklyn.
Meanwhile, Lawrence comes to our hood to record.
Well,
Actually.
yeah. That's because he's single.
Shout out any girls out there.
Shout out all the girls out there.
Shout out all the girls listening to Throwing Fits.
So
I don't know, man.
what's stuck with you? It doesn't
Yeah,
have to be
what's
number
one that,
but
that maybe inspired you, right?
maybe it was yesterday, maybe it was 3 months ago.
Yeah. Just something that you can recall on mic right now, on the record.
Blazers?
Yeah.
Just
That's all it takes.
Yeah, I just want. See, the minute I unearth, I go to my mind in the closet, and I'm like, I don't own any. So how can I shout out a trend I'm really looking forward to?
no, not a trend.
But I have to go back up and get some.
Mordecai, not a trend, like
item,
a
a look.
single fit, like whether it was some old dude
Yeah.
on his fucking deathbed up in the
Shorts.
East 80s.
A fucking cinchilla snap tee and a cowboy hat. The dentist visiting from Wyoming.
Oh, yeah. That's the.
In
My
New York?
dream. It's my
Yeah.
dream look for the last couple of years that I haven't pulled up.
Wow.
What's the footwear in that fit?
Very good question.
Yeah.
40 belows.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
you're
know,
Tibbs and Shorts guy.
Yeah. Yo, what?
I want to do Uggs, but you can't walk far in them.
No, they're right.
They're
I
not.
hate
They're
them.
dog walking. You're
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah.
You got the dog.
Yeah, for sure.
I thought
I have
quick
Tasmans to
walk
walk
to
the
school.
dog in. Yeah, yeah.
It's the ultimate.
Smoke a little dog
walking
walker,
shit. It's
walk
the
a little
ultimate dog
dog,
walking
put
shit,
the Uggs
you
on.
know?
Yeah.
Because Birkenstocks have really shot themselves in the foot a little bit in New York because it's like we talk about them and give them so much love, but it's also such a not New York footwear. And we were a dentist visiting from Wyoming.
You clowned
Last
last time.
wearing some Merrill Moabs.
The last time I saw you on the street, I think you clowned me for wearing Birks, and I was like, they're so comfortable. And you're
Maybe
like,
they were EVAs.
It was
No, we don't wear EVAs.
Squish,
No, that's a pool shoe. That's a pool shoe.
Squish, 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 tush. What? Sorry.
You're like I can't wear them. They my
Boston's
my
probably.
feet sweat too much in them.
The the
Yeah, they're the
shearling.
Bostons,
The
yeah.
shearlings.
No, not shearlings. They're just like regular suede on a
Probably
hard
Bostons.
bed.
That
Yeah.
sounds like it. Yeah.
Man, I do too much research. And
You know what it was?
I just ask people.
I was going to the store to stock up on I think toilet paper, and it was March 2020, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go buy a bunch of toilet paper.
That's the last time you saw Mordecai? Actually, that's maybe
on the,
actually.
I think on the
accurate.
street in Greenpoint, and then it was like, you were like, "Are you sure? Like, are you sure this is going to be a thing? This whole COVID-19 thing?" I was like, "I don't know, man. If it is, I want some fucking
Famous last words.
And here we are.
Yeah.
In a few years, when everyone's wondering how it started, they're just going to say those fashion idiots. They brought it back from Europe.
Yeah. I mean, are they wrong?
No.
They were in Milan and then Paris.
Yeah.
And brought it here.
Yeah.
One of the waves you could absolutely contribute, or you can attribute rather, to people returning from a fashion
But
week.
I have to go. I have to see Dries.
Mordecai, let's fucking
Who doesn't love
draw a
trees?
line in the sand right now. We need your Mount Rushmore of brands, your top 4
Ooh.
unordered, unranked favorite brands of all time.
Turnbull and Asser.
Okay.
Borsellino. New Era.
2 of these are just hat brands. I guess you wear a hat. You wear a hat every day
Yes, unfortunately.
in as a way to show. Oh wow, okay.
All right.
I guess because
Some off.
we're inside. God didn't see that.
What's the 4th?
Yeah. New Era and Borsellino. Wait, what was the first? Oh, Turnbull and Asser. I mean, Turnbull and Asser. Shout out Turnbull and Asser.
No, it's hard because I don't want to give free ads. but
Oh,
also, like,
dude, it's
you know.
you're talking about brands that your endorsement, no offense, is not going to affect
Right.
Borsellino's bottom
Well,
line.
that's why I'm mentioning.
Lids is not going to be like, oh, we're sold out of New Era fitteds
the
now because of
Mordecai
Mordecai. Yeah, the Mordecai effect.
Okay. It's LL Bean, Land's End.
All right, so we're just going to we're adding heads to
going,
Mount
just keep
Rushmore left
going.
and right. Yeah,
Wait, we need 4,
yeah, Mount Rushmore.
and then we want little ones on the come up, or we want
No, it's,
Oh,
it's
no,
whatever
it's
your
whatever you
favorite
want.
4 of all time.
Yeah,
the flea market of Cactus Plant,
oh yeah, you're a big cactus plant supporter.
Turnbull.
I guess you do wear a lot of cactus.
I really
plant.
want their underwear. $60 a pop. I haven't felt rich.
Dude, they're pajamas,
Clip.
bro. I want a fucking matching pajama set that I can break up and wear out of the house. Turnbull and Asser. Yeah, dude.
Oh, pajamas. Yeah. So I was
No,
going to wear a
this
pajama shirt
Cactus
today.
Plant.
And
That would've been
I'll show
great.
you the text to prove it, which I checked.
We believe you. We believe you.
And it's like, oh, you're going to see the kids. You got to wear a graphic tee. No,
We're
I
the
can't get what
kids.
they want.
We're like the same
you
age.
got to
bro.
like go give them.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
No, we're the
I
kids.
really
We're
want
the
to wear a
kids.
suit, and I couldn't do that. So it's so funny that you
You've been
mentioned
schwitzing your
pajama
balls off.
shirts. I
In here.
really want to wear pajama shirts as daytime outfit.
Yes, great move.
It's like we're in such a like. Everyone's seen the meme or the real guy in the park wearing a shirt and tie and shorts and sneakers because he's on a Zoom. Fuck you and your Zoom. Meet in real life. Be a man. But, remember, because I'm seeing this new trend of like, oh, we can do a Zoom, and then they cancel the Zoom. So you canceled IRL and you canceled the Zoom. We're never meeting. You
Yeah.
know? Fuck that. Put some pants on and let's meet.
That is what I said to you to come to this podcast today.
Put some pants on and meet me outside of Uniqlo,
I
bitch.
forgot
Pull
what I
up.
was
Pull
getting
up with the
Pants.
smoke.
But anyway, pull up, get dressed. Take your jacket off when you're eating. If your dinner partner's not
Take
dressed.
your hat off when you're eating.
That's a big thing, man. The cowboy hat. My friend made me leave it on at Lucien.
Really?
Which is fine.
Where would
get
you
it.
put
Well,
it?
it's Lucian, dude. It's
You know,
like
so I asked the cowboy, the wrong cowboy, oh, you leave it on. You put it on the table. No fucking cowboy leaves a hat on the table.
Well,
that takes up so much real
I
estate.
don't believe that.
Yeah, there should no. There. I mean, at a real cowboy place, there'd be
You
like
would hang
hooks.
it up. Yeah. Right?
Even then, I've been.
I don't know.
you
On a
see
cowboy
that.
bar, you
don't
keep
see
it.
that.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
that's
you keep
different.
it on.
I guess
That's at the
restaurant and
bar.
bar is
I
different.
really
Yeah.
need to learn how to like poop in nice clothes in public. You know, you lower your pants. Are they going to touch the floor?
Right.
Shorts. So they're going to touch the floor. Whole other episode.
You take
And
them
a hat
all
is
off
the
and then
same
fold
thing.
them up and hang.
You hang them. You
A real
shit
gentleman
naked.
doesn't take off the fucking jacket at dinner. You leave your hat, your jacket on.
Yeah.
You know, a Jew, you're supposed to leave the house.
You take off your pants and jacket.
You take your pants off for sure. First thing
I
you do
think
is
you
sit
missed
down.
it.
I used to worry about
Shout out
getting the back of the
Blink-182.
blazer creased. Now I worry about getting the seat of the pants creased.
Well, good thing you had that reinforcement there.
Very
Yeah.
good. You just go
Good
like
thing
this,
you got the
yank
fucking
them,
masking
keep
tape
the
on your
flush.
dick.
You ever sit at a wedding or at the dinner and you like smooth out the back of your
Oh,
neck?
yes,
Yeah.
100%. You don't want the creases. Hell no.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mordecai, we heard you have a full time job now. What do you do?
I concentrate on the retail of the world,
How's it looking?
bringing the retailers to the trade show.
Mm-hmm.
How's
Magic
retail doing?
project.
You're like the Moses of the retailers.
Retail's
You're
good.
leading them through the desert.
Through the good times, the bad times. I'm not trying to give you a full report of like, my store's been up 42% since COVID. We did 4 million in sales last week. Cut the bullshit. You're
Just
too
come hang
busy to
out.
Travel.
Yeah.
You're too busy to travel. That's a good sign. You
No numbers, just
laid off
vibes.
all your employees, so you can't come to the show. Bad sign. You're no longer Brick and Mordecai, and now you're just online. Bad sign. You're Brick and Mordecai, and you're expanding. Great sign above the rainbow. I'm seeing a lot of good things happening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good things.
So it's a glass half full take on, and this is strictly men's retailers?
You know, with the world going very gender fluid at the moment, I don't know how else to say it. I concentrate on the men's-ish stores.
Right.
But I would like to see a lot of these men's stores. This is a whole other topic for another day. What are they going to carry? The real menswear stores of like, strictly Smedley or strictly men's.
Strictly Smedley. Yeah.
It's cool and cute, but like the young dudes, like I don't want to name any stores or any brands. But
right, of course.
Shit's got to change.
Right. Got to keep up with the times.
And I don't know how it's going to happen. Like, because there's a few stores. There's like the stores that just opened up. There's the stores that have been around for 100 years, and the stores that have been around for 15. And they're all going to have to shift in a big way. They're going to be flying by the seat of their pants. Anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited to work with retailers. I'm excited to travel.
That's what you love. You love shopping. You love retailers. Yeah.
Yes, I love people.
So
there couldn't be a better guy for this job, to be fucking frank.
J. Crew, to be determined, but retail is back, baby. What do you like as an employee? Like if you had to grade yourself.
Yeah. How's your, are you good with keeping a calendar? 4. Are you late for out of 10?
Out of 5 or
out of 5? Out of 10, I'm like a 19.
Oh, all right.
I don't know how to do the calendar. I don't know how to do the Outlook. I don't know how to.
Do you have an assistant?
3.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, then there you go. They make up for all your deficiencies.
I have no assistant.
I believed you for a second.
Who booked your travel?
Oh, dude, me, man. It's so funny.
God.
I shake for 3 days before thinking about a plane.
Aisle. No window.
Yeah, and my last flight to Vegas, middle seat. Both ways.
Oh, brutal, dude. Maybe you do need 3 assistants just so we can avoid that.
We're working on it.
Are you like late? Are you like the guy who's like late to meetings?
No.
I see that your Teams notifications have blown up, which is crazy because it's like 8 p.m.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
How did you see that?
Your phone was out.
Well, it's mostly a California team, so they're a few hours back.
All right, it's still
right. It's still the work day for for them. Yeah.
I mean, how long has it been since you've had a full-time job?
Full-time, few years.
Yeah.
What was before this? Was it Mark
Jacobs?
Yeah.
What's the hardest part about doing one of these again?
Remote.
Yeah.
Really? People so much. There's a beautiful office on 3rd Avenue. That's not me.
Yeah.
Well, what it was. Well, it wasn't meant.
It's a beautiful office, kitchen and everything. And I'm like so excited to meet people.
Right.
And they're all over. They're not.
Yeah.
In the
Everyone's
office.
kind of dispersed throughout.
Yeah.
Have you even been to that office yet?
I have. I go alone, and I live for a commute.
Yeah. Right.
I'm new to the tote bag commute. I don't think men carry totes. Men throw totes in a car.
Right.
Now that it's so okay, thanks to guys like us for carrying a tote. And
we're the Rosa Parks of tote carriers.
No, when I was slinging bags at Jack Spade and guys would come in for a messenger bag, I would tell them, go to Manhattan Portage.
Right.
They'd look at me like, huh?
The best salesman ever. Yeah. Don't buy this.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate. What's worse? The only thing worse than a messenger bag, in my opinion, is backpack. Can't be a grown man with a backpack.
I love a backpack.
Well, that's
and
you're Mordecai.
Close up. A backpack will fuck up.
But a messenger bag, I guess
bag
that
will really fuck up.
Yeah, that'll.
The messenger bag on certain
little support.
You need that gun. You need that gun immerse.
Yeah,
that's the thing. That
the clout
really
pack
makes sense right now.
Is the subway the best? Where you find the best dressed people in New York, just because it's so concentrated?
Yes and no.
The streets.
On a good day, the streets. On a good day, I see some good looks on the subway. On the best day, everywhere.
On a beautiful day.
Besides,
we outside.
The beautiful days early kind of suck because people are like not pulling the season.
They're pushing it a bit. Yeah.
Which
they're going too hard.
It's such a hard time with the corporate lingo of pushing a call.
Right.
Do you know what circling back
punting
means?
So all those terms. No, the pushing back is the hardest one for me.
When someone says put a pin in it,
pushing the season doesn't mean you're stretching it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. No, a pushing means you're pushing it like you're going too early, but pushing a call means punting it down the road. We're going to get to it later.
Right.
So it's the reverse. Yes, it
That's
is.
Why
I see the confusion.
When someone says put a pin in it, do you think tailoring?
I never even heard these expressions.
Damn.
Put a pin in it.
Oh, circling back.
Yeah. They all make me dizzy.
Too much. You know why? Too much circling back.
Too much movement.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a specific skill that you've had to learn?
I'm still learning. I'm still learning. But yes.
Every day we're learning.
Yeah.
There's systems,
Right. In place. Systems are in place for a reason.
Yeah.
And you got to work within the system.
Right.
So that the whole team can thrive.
You know what I'm into? Changing the systems.
You're the guy who gets hired and you blow it up from the inside.
I'm working very closely with IT.
Respect.
I want to ask you this, Mordecai, because
I requested a beeper.
Really? Get out of here.
what did they say?
We'll circle back.
Put a pin, Mordecai, can we put a pin in the beeper?
We're gonna meet in the metaverse and issue my thing then.
Are trade shows ever going to be in the metaverse?
Oh, they already are.
Yeah. I mean, virtual showrooms became like
Yeah.
a huge fucking thing over the pandemic, right?
There are virtual trade shows even.
We had QVC and Home Shopping Network in a virtual booth. We had Zoom set up where we brought brands in and gave them 15 minutes to show their wares.
So it's like Shark Tank, but real.
Yeah. But and it was even cooler. They requested the brands they wanted to see.
Oh,
So it
interesting.
wasn't even me pushing it
Right.
in any way at all.
You're
An
putting a pin in
exclusive
it.
shortlist.
Yeah.
Now that you're on the road, crisscrossing across the country, crisscross
Jack
applesauce. Yeah. With your Neil next to you. Besides New York City, what is the most stylish city in the country? It's a tough one.
He's
Right?
thinking. He's buffering.
Darien, Connecticut.
Yeah.
Is
A lot,
Darien a city?
a lot of money. I would say it's a town.
That's
It's a town. Yeah, it's not.
It's a bedroom community.
What's the city? Stanford?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You love fucking. Well, this is Rich Styles. This is your whole fucking Greenwich.
Yeah.
Where's the fuck? Where's
Stanford.
Where's Frank
It's
Pepe?
Greenwich
Where's
City, but
Where's Yale?
Connecticut. That's
New
New Haven.
New Haven.
we'll throw a pin in it. Give them New Haven.
All right.
Yeah. All right. Well-
home of the burger and pizza.
Really, you don't think
For
any
one
other?
of them.
You don't think any other major
Coal-fired
metropolis?
pizza.
You don't think any other major metropolis? Chicago, L.A.,
Vegas,
Houston. You don't think that like
Miami,
you don't think they've
Atlanta,
Miami?
Houston, Atlanta, Vegas.
I need to go to Atlanta. I need to pull up on Gunna soon.
Yeah, you do.
I honestly haven't been traveling enough. I just went to Vegas for the first time in 3 years. I just went to Chicago for the first time in like 4 or 5 years. I heard of an amazing Mexican cowboy neighborhood in Chicago that my friends wanted to take me to. But I haven't. Yeah, Noah Zagor told me that he's got to take me there. But I haven't been traveling enough. I love Connecticut, Maine.
Maine.
But the minute I become too Rich Styles in any of it, I want to run the opposite way. But these
Sure.
places
Then you
are
want you want the Truies and the 40 Belows. Yeah.
it's just so good for me to see this stuff because they know how to wear their clothes. They're wearing it for a reason.
Right.
They're living in it. They're just living, right? They're not even like being as performative as guys like we are when we get dressed. Obviously, that comes from a true enthusiastic love of getting dressed. But those motherfuckers, they're just living their life. They're not even
Purists.
thinking about it. Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's so pure.
What city do you think has the best retail?
New York.
Yeah.
Well,
How was Chicago? How was Chicago?
Hold on. Let's talk about this New York. Why is New York retail so bad? Is it just like rent is so fucking crazy? No one can afford to do anything interesting here.
New York is going through such a bad time in retail, in my professional
I think we
opinion.
1000% agree with
Yeah,
you.
there's
Why?
no argument there.
Part of my dream is to open up a retail store.
Oh yeah, that's
Hell yeah.
that's the dream.
Mhm.
What would that be called?
Brick
Mordecai's?
and Mordecai.
Yeah, Brick and
It
Mordecai.
would be called me, come by, sit on my
Lap.
fucked up couch and play some backgammon with me. And if you can't carry the conversation,
You're not allowed to
leave
buy
and
anything.
Let's get the next person in. Jack
Oh, so
Spade
one customer at a time.
it's like
You got to
you're
beat him at
not-
backgammon
You're
to
not
cop.
coming in.
Yeah.
I heard about the store in LA that has no sign, no Instagram, no phone number. Yeah, and they like look at you through a peephole and you can't get in. They want, did you hear about the
Speakeasy?
store?
That was Berghain.
What's it called?
No, I'm-
Yeah, Germany, Berlin. It's
Wait, this is a real. What kind of clothes do they have?
I don't know. I haven't.
Who
been.
cares?
People tell
Fuck
me,
'em.
Oh, you'd love it. Oh, you'd love it. Oh, you'd love it. Why the guy's a grumpy old dude? Like, anyway, New York's really, really lacking, and people tell me, oh, because you have to own the building. Oh,
Yeah.
and I'm not that Jew. Like in real estate, this and that. I don't know about that stuff. I don't believe it. I think there's still room for decent retail. Other cities are looking at New York and saying we can do it. I watched San Francisco. Can't say it so much about LA. I really don't know the landscape. I went to San Francisco for a few years and I told Andy Spade, let's open up something in San Francisco. Why? Because they're on New York's tuchus. They're on the tail so hard, so fast, so much that I watched Freeman's and all these menswear stores, barbershops that really launched as San Francisco. Bring the haircut here.
Yeah.
And all the guys with their perfect fucking brows and beards and mustaches all waxed. And they kept that trend out there. And they brought New York retail to further west in San Francisco and LA and stuff. And here, Supreme looking in the store being like, hey, do you have that beanie? And they just look at you up and down and say, no. That ship sailed.
Right.
You want real customer
Is it even?
service.
But is it even like that really at Supreme anymore? Like it's
I don't know. I haven't been in.
Yeah.
But like, it's very important to know your inventory, but to check. Make the customer feel important. Hold on, let me go take a look.
Right.
Even if you go to the stockroom and roll a joint, and say you checked, let the customer think they're special. And now it's not just like
the illusion of service.
Now it's not just like, how are you? How you doing? It's let me know if you need anything. And then like we all know you're on your cell phone the entire time. It's very sad. Stores need to wake up. Somebody needs to go in and fake shoplift just to turn the store upside down.
Do you think
undercover boss
People need
dude.
to be on their toes.
I think it is easy to
not on their phones.
I think it's easy to put the onus on the retailers and like providing a subpar experience or whatever, like not providing an experience that like people want to come back to. What about like the customers though? Like, do you think there's a lack of a desire to actually go and touch and be tactile? The customers are always wrong.
What's your question?
Do you think there's any responsibility or anything with like the whole shopping culture in America that like across the country, not just New York, that maybe is to blame for the lack of like decent retail in this entire country?
When Babito came out with that book, where'd you get those? I never really saw the book, but it ended that like the retail I learned was from a book, Hug Your Customer, from a very fancy store called Mitchell's in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
And it's such a good, it's all those stories of like, the lady's bat mitzvah, a kid had a bat mitzvah this night and the tailor was closed. So he flew the suit in and the shit that doesn't really like,
right.
Nordstrom says we're open 24 hours and we'll tailor the suit for you. Is that really the case? I'd like to find out. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to us, Jan. But what was my point? Customer's always right.
No,
the customer's always wrong.
Yeah, but they, it used to be when you walk into Soho and you stare at the customer in the paint splattered Yoji because he got paint all over it and he looks homeless, but he's a billionaire. And you could say, where'd you get those? Even though it's kind of rude to ask a customer, where'd you get those? Is kind of rude. Now it's all this assumption of like, oh, you got the Rick. Oh, you're wearing this. Like everybody knows everything. It's almost hard for a retail help to say, hi, how are you? Let me know if there's any questions, because it's nothing open-ended. It's all fake. I want a store where you don't find help. The help is above, looking down through a three-way mirror, whatever.
Like a panopticon.
If I know you need help, I need help. The customer needs to think that they know what they're doing.
The retail panopticon.
Panopticon yourself. The customer needs to think that they're key and they know everything and they're smarter than you. It's very hard for somebody in retail to give customer service and to give true product knowledge of there's 22 stitches per inch,
right?
Where this is made, because they're expecting the customer to know everything already.
Or the customer doesn't even give a fuck because it's like, it's just a 1,000%. And listen, this isn't a new take. It's just so transactional from both sides that it's like, I don't care how the LV is made because I was told on Instagram that this is what I need to get. So I got to get it.
New Republican, Tommy Hilfiger came in with his brother Andy and would buy one of every Smedley and told me, don't wrap it, just throw it in the bag. We're sending it to the factory. I was crying. I was so butthurt. I was like, what the fuck did you just say? Don't wrap them. I was taught to wrap each thing for 10 minutes like we're in Tokyo, baby.
Yeah, right.
Like, don't give me the fucking throw them in the bag shit. This is New
Throw them in the bag.
250 a Smedley, So I get it. That's the whole like, we're going to knock you off shit. You don't know this. It's so sad. And like the shopkeeper isn't really there. Like the help in the store is just help. Maybe they're getting more from unemployment. They don't even know who owns the store. I get excited about seeing new retail in new cities, but then I worry too much that it's trying. You see it in Japan. Somebody will buy 100 T-shirts from Odeon or from some fake merch,
right?
Or from Google or Apple, and they'll sell it there.
Right.
It's cool because it's not sold in America.
Right.
It's cool because these aren't in America. You're buying this in Tokyo, but it's kind of all fake. When it's a Dover Street Market and it's an Odeon hat, I guess this is a diss on merch. But you know what I mean? It's like, I start thinking like, oh, you took the New York shit to another place and made it better than we would do it.
Well, first of all, that's what the Japanese does with everything. They do the better version.
They recontextualize it. But is that okay? But so you think
we can stand for a retail shakeup here? I guess.
Yes, 1,000%.
I still think,
and that's why you're in the position of power to make that happen.
I still think that, to Lawrence's point, though, that like the customer's attitude has to change, and they have to actually want to like go to the place,
learn,
touch the things, talk to the people, and then like try and do something a little different than what everybody else is doing.
In such a digital world where you can email a swatch, you can mail a physical swatch, you can touch and feel the tweed. You still can't see how it's draped on the body in person. I went to Cartier 100 years ago or 20 years ago to buy just the cologne. The girl working there was so beautiful. The transaction I saw a cart coming around with drinks and treats and somebody repairing their gold watch, and it made me feel like a millionaire. Everything about walking in.
Even though you're buying just a bottle of cologne.
A bottle of cologne.
Yeah.
Cartier Declaration. I bought it. I'll never forget.
Is that still your scent? What's your current scent?
No, I got this new one.
Ooh, it's nice.
Yeah.
What is it?
Ask
Oh,
my
are you?
wife if we could both wear it? She got the wrong one. Santa Maria Novella.
Oh, okay.
Sure. Classic.
The world's oldest pharmacy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Best
so
thing about pity.
Yeah, for real. Honestly,
you mentioned
Get
how
a little
your
rose
dream,
water.
You mentioned how your dream one day is to open up your own retail shop. In the meantime,
James' voice changes like this. It's real sexy.
he won a Pulitzer
yeah, for sexiness.
for being horny.
I fucking take my own shirt off. Hold on.
In the meantime, Mordechai, we know that you have done some collaborations over the years.
Most
including
recently with the Elder Statesman, right?
which we saw on HBO's House
Yeah.
with John Wilson.
Did you? What did you think about that little cameo? Great show.
I'm convinced. I can't get into the show. People love the show. People that I love, that I'm close with, love the show.
Is it because there's one episode that's anti-circumcision?
I didn't see that one. I saw the parking one, and I don't drive, so it's like okay. we all know
Season
how
one is a lot.
stressful
Season one is a lot better than season two.
And I watched the one that I'm in. So I wrote people. I DM'd the guy and some kids that work for him, and I'm like, no way. You didn't just find me on a random street in Crown Heights. There's no way. We've B-roll shooting all over the city. I call you bullshit, John. Sorry. So I DM'd.
How to bullshit with John Wilson.
Some of those people worked on Uncut Gems.
Yeah.
I know them.
Yeah.
And I saw that some of them follow me. He might not, and his top dogs might not. But so I reached out to Brendan over there, and I'm like, yo, dude. He goes, no, I saw it in the edit. And I was like waiting on the cutting floor. Should we delete it? I was like, nah, let him just be surprised. Let him see it. I think they used it to get a little press for the show because hopefully that I'll regram it. I could be wrong. I think.
Whoa, give yourself a little bit of credit there, buddy.
I think so. There's no.
Did you regram it?
An Elder Statesman
Uh-huh.
shoot.
Mhm.
So I'm looking like a fucking idiot in head to toe cashmere in the summer with the cameras.
No, you look like an idiot, and it's a
But
great.
you can tell that it's a shoot if you can't tell if you can tell.
Yeah, no, you
It's
can
the weird
tell.
thing.
Everybody in the men's world did the fucking Leonardo DiCaprio meme, just like pointing
Yeah,
at the TV
that's-
when they saw that episode.
So I guess it was, listen, whether or not they were doing it so that you would like regram it and give them some juice, it was a beautiful detail for the fellow John's enthusiasts who also watch How To with John Wilson.
Thanks. And I'm convinced that someone on my little crew reached out to someone on their little crew and said, we're going to be in this corner at 4 p.m. if you want to get
Oh, okay, just to
Yo.
get something ridiculous.
There's
Right,
no
right.
way that they were
Yeah,
shooting
yeah.
I
in that
smell a
corner
rat.
overnight. There's no way.
Do you have any collabs coming up?
Cheesy.
I
little
just launched one with chips.
With what?
Japan, chips.
Oh, ships.
Yeah.
I thought you said chips, like potato chips.
Classic. Instant blast.
What do you do with ships?
Yeah.
3-piece fleece suit, a beret,
Fire.
Woo.
a beret, vest, and pants.
Wait, is that out right
so
now?
No, so no
Michigan.
jacket?
Mm-mm.
Wait,
So
that's
the
out?
three pieces are a beret, a vest, and pants?
Yeah, purple, orange, navy, or black
Is it available in Japan only?
only.
Of course.
Made in Michigan?
Made in Michigan.
Made in Michigan, only available.
Why
in
did you
Japan.
do
And the grow grain is made in the USA. The
Wow.
buckle is made in the USA.
Why didn't you do
The
a jacket?
tags are made in the USA.
Why didn't you do a
US strip.
jacket?
I didn't do a jacket because there's enough fleece jackets out there.
Okay.
Wait, have you advertised this on your Instagram yet? I haven't even seen this. Oh, okay.
Anything else coming up that we could maybe cop like stateside?
I'm working on some stuff that hasn't been made, so I don't want to talk about it.
Wait, how big are you in Japan? Are you like a
size here?
Really?
3/4 shrinking by the day.
Are you like a phenomenon over there? Because you're always in fucking Popeye. You're in Popeye more than fucking anybody.
More than Popeye.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell Popeye that I should be their American. What's the word?
Ambassador.
Editor at large.
Columnist,
Oh, okay.
large person on the ground. They haven't gotten back to me. I love them though. I
Yeah.
love
They
Japan.
love you.
I love Popeye. I love Japan.
When was the last time you were there?
A true city boy.
Right before the pan.
Do you get recognized on the street when you're there?
Come on,
Mordecai-san!
A little bit. Tokyo's like, it's like I don't know. It's like, wow, I'm making a bad. Does Pete Davidson get recognized on the set of Saturday Night Live? It's such a little
This fucking guy.
community.
I know.
I don't know any of them.
Mr. Mota-san.
It's so cool.
I could say that.
I was not going to do it myself,
Do you have-
even though I
do you have
really
any-
wanted
Do you
to.
have any dream brands you would love to collaborate with one day?
Borsalino, Turnbull and Asser,
New era.
Bean.
You should do a
Land's
fitted. You
End.
should do a fitted baseball
era.
cap with Borsalino.
Porcelino fitted.
That would be beautiful. Laura Piana makes a beautiful cashmere ball cap.
Yeah.
Borsalino makes.
Yeah, we've seen it on every episode of Succession,
Roy,
bro.
yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, they love that shit.
Why is the Gemstones dude wearing the fucking leopard Noah? Did you see that?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
I'm
well.
glad you did because I asked
Yeah.
Noah. They're like, no. What is
Yeah,
that?
the corduroy fucking
He wears
because
a beret.
that character. This is
Adam
Adam
Not
Devine.
Mordechai.
He's supposed to dress like a
David
fucking bozo rock star. And while that piece is sick in the context of that show, removed from like what we know, it's like a very loud, ridiculous double-breasted blazer.
If we worked on a show together, wardrobe wise, character developing wise, and wardrobe wise,
Yeah.
it would be incredible.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Incredible.
I don't think anyone listening would disagree.
Can we help you out on the next movie that you're going to work on?
Yes.
Are you doing
or ditto?
Do you have another?
All right.
Do you have a wardrobe department gig lined up for another feature film?
No, I'm talking to Scorsese and Jonah Hill about this new Grateful Dead flick.
Oh, that's
my
right.
God.
Yeah.
When I say talking to him, I mean I DM'd and they haven't gotten back.
You DM Marty?
No, I DM'd Jonah and he said, "Let's do it."
Oh,
Put her
shit.
back. I'm like, "You ain't the boss."
Oh,
Can
that's
you
the
confirm?
wardrobe, not the Don't Look Up. You were talking about
Got it.
the
Dead,
the Grateful Dead. It's a Jerry Garcia biopic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Biopic.
I'm
kidding.
biotech.
Mordecai. You do a lot of SpawnCon on IG, which is great. As soon as you get out of here,
Fine a lot.
it's a decent amount. It's a decent amount. As soon as you get out of here, we're going over like 5 blocks that way to shoot some ourselves. How do you choose who to say yes and no to when it comes to SpawnCon?
Yeah.
Well, I reach out to my team,
Yeah.
my wife and daughter,
Okay.
and say,
Daughter, do you fuck with this?
What kind of
Who
input
gets
does your
excited?
daughter have?
She's been picking my clothes the last couple of times. Actually.
How old is she now?
I
3?
show her red, purple, red, purple. I give her the choice. She's 4.
4. Okay.
Is
is she
really develop their style? On
Is she
their own.
dressing herself?
Unfortunately, yes.
Is it fire
I got her
or trash?
so dressed up for a party the other day. So dressed up for another kid's birthday party. So dressed up. I hyped it. Everything.
Yeah.
Got her. Let me just get a pic. My wife takes one look at her and she's like, "Are you uncomfortable? Do you want to wear something else?"
Oh, damn.
Fucking live it. So the point is, she didn't go out wearing what I wanted.
Right. Right.
Does
of
your
course not.
daughter have trash style? Is that what you're saying?
No, let's just call it undeveloped.
Rookie numbers.
Yeah.
She's putting
She
up
hasn't
rookie
been in the
numbers.
game long enough.
They're hefty. They're not glad bag. When you
Yeah.
see.
Hey, don't
No.
quit your day job, sweetheart.
That's
fucking 4-year-old.
Isabella Matrix. But how do I pick them? You know, I don't get offered. I don't get thrown away. I don't get thrown a lot of fit brands. I don't get thrown a lot of I don't get thrown a lot of deals. So it's very easy to pick the ones. I could
Whoever
lie and be
reaches
I'm extremely
out.
selective.
Do you ever reach out or they hit you up?
They hit me up. I need your agent, because I think
We don't-
that
we don't
if
have
I
really.
contacted
Well, we
Fruit of the
do.
Loom,
Yeah.
I contacted Hanes. If I got ballsy deodorant, whatever, we, select salon selectives. We'd get the right sponsorship when I
Yeah.
say we. But instead, I just have a loud mouth and they say, "Can I send you a sweater?"
What-
"Can I
right.
send you some
Which is
ballsy
still-
soap?"
which is still flattering, of
Fine, but
course.
Doesn't pay the diapers. She's
Right.
had a diaper.
Right.
Doesn't
Right.
buy the cheap underwear for kids.
You got to get a fucking Pampers SpawnCon.
Yeah, I got to get the real SpawnCon.
Yo, what are your DMs like?
I don't look at them really.
Really?
Yeah, it's. I get a lot.
Is it a lot of young men seeking out advice? Is it like
Yes, it's a lot of what should I wear to my prom, which is so delicious and so adorable to me because it's like I would live to help a kid shop and live to
But yet you
fucking
leave them
help
on
a kid
red.
get dressed. But it's just it's too much.
Yeah.
In
Yeah.
a sense of
Your Instagram's too big at this point. You can't.
it's not though. It's weird.
Well-
100 something. $100.
Yeah, but come on,
but
bro.
it's
not
6 figs.
but it's 6 figures of enthusiasm.
Yeah.
I
Enthusiastic
dream
people.
of having 1 million followers. I wouldn't know what to do because I want to open up and read every single message.
Right. What's the best way
I
to
need
then
help.
get?
I
So
need
if a
help
kid
work.
wants advice, what is the best? Is there a way to get in touch with you?
718-715-2453. Beat me, text me, get at me. Fucking.
I don't think you just did. You just give out your full number? I think
I
you
did.
trailed off at the end.
I did.
Bro.
I did.
You're a fucking monster, dude.
I want the calls.
That was your bit for a while, right? During the pandemic, it seemed like you were just so hungry for human
Needing
connection. You were just asking people to call you.
You got to give out your Bieber number.
I got like one call.
From who? Do you remember?
Nike.
How can we page you?
What's that?
How can we page you?
917.
No, bro, stop it. Come on, man.
Page your number.
I think you literally did this on the last pod. You just
Yeah,
gave your
fine.
number out.
Just
I mean,
switch it
whatever.
out, switch it
Honestly,
out.
if you want Mordecai's number, go listen to the last show we did.
Or get at
DM me or
I do
Lawrence.
try to check. I try to check.
Yeah, DM me or Lawrence, and then we'll text him for you. We'll proxy and charge you.
What are you guys going to shoot?
What or where?
Some Hydromox.
Some Merrill Hydromox.
Yeah. Do you want to talk to them? We'll put you in touch with them. You'd be perfect with
Wait,
them.
was that more of I'm frustrated, I want to be involved, or more like
It's another classic case of a company that I feel I was one of the first to wear before before the fucking California Climbing Company made their collab with them, and before TRL one whatever launched, and before Gorpcore.
Yeah.
And I meet the wrong people. I meet salespeople that are like, oh,
I'm gonna put you in. I'm gonna put.
Yeah, we got you. We got
they
you.
have reached out and asked me what I want to do, and I'll have calls and I'll spin wheels of like, this is what I want to do. And it's like falls on deaf ears, or maybe because I'm talking to marketing and not sales, or sales and not marketing, because I'd love to work with a company like that.
Yeah, but also you
I don't
got
sound salty.
No.
you got to keep it. You got to keep it simple. Like we're taking one fit pick, right? Like we offer up, like, hey, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, we could do this, from like easiest to most
One
complex.
fit pick for $1,000. One fit pick for on the grid.
Yeah.
5. What do we should talk offline.
Yeah, we'll talk offline.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, before we talk money though,
It's like,
let's talk.
No, we will. No, we will.
That ass.
It's simple.
oh, I'm sorry, I got to go.
No.
Just relax.
I just have one question for you, Mordecai, and you.
It's the just that scares me.
How can a man
Not the
dress?
noise.
How can a man dress sexy?
I mean, have you seen Marc Jacobs in the black lace thing?
Yeah,
That's it.
there it is.
Any guy, just
Sexy and masculine at the
Put
same
that in the
time.
Zoot board.
yeah. Well, we don't do Zubor for guests anymore.
that's right.
I mean,
No,
you
we
could
do.
only-
No, we do. We don't do it for us. We don't do it for us. Sorry, my bad.
You could only dress sexy if you feel sexy.
How do you feel
And
sexy?
You feel sexy the cheap way with a nice expensive perfume.
Mm.
The real way, hygiene. You use the right shampoo. You got the, you got
Ballsy.
the right deodorant. It fucking starts naked. That's the way it is. You
Yeah.
start with a good green juice. You don't get that on your clothes. You start with a nice
Oh, you drink the green juice naked.
Yeah.
naked, straight out of the shower.
Air drying.
Yeah.
Luxuriating.
Open the closet.
In the
feel
morning
sexy.
dew.
Look out the window, see what they're wearing, we'll see what it's going to be for that day. Because even if you plan 3 outfits 3 days in advance, if the branches aren't and the sun's not shining through right, they don't work.
Mm.
So
That's actually bars. I mean, he's not wrong.
it
starts inside.
Feel sexy.
Yeah.
Feel sexy.
Yeah.
Feel sexy. Look in the mirror 100 times a day before. Tell yourself how sexy you are.
Fucking sexy.
Call me. I'll tell you.
Sex
how sexy
machine.
you are.
Yeah. Call Mordecai. He'll fucking tell you.
Even if it's a funeral, whatever you're trying to be sexy for, be sexy. Look
love
sexy
feeling
is
sexy
the
at a
last
funeral.
part. But be sexy before you look sexy.
Horned
Feel
up,
sexy.
trying to fucking bury
answer that
peepaw. What?
I answered that right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You
Some people
definitely
have the
answered it.
interview underwear, the interview socks, the special date socks, the special item, whatever that might be. Go for it. Don't wear socks with holes and tell yourself you're sexy.
Are people doing that?
I don't know.
Bamboo underwear, Tencel underwear, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Slippery
Socks with
when
holes?
wet.
You're not sexy, bro.
we talked SpawnCon. We talked the new job. How much money do you make?
Minimum on a bad day, 100 an hour times 365. If I'm lucky, 50.
The only motherfucker that's paid
Some
hourly for a
movie.
full-time job.
My rates are all over the place. I have no real day rate,
Yeah.
I've gotten, when I got hired as a men's editor at Men's Vogue,
Mhm.
and I was getting $68,000 a year.
That's
I
pretty
thought-
fucking good.
I
This was
thought
also
that
like
so good.
how long?
So
How many?
good,
That was
you
like
know?
10 years ago too.
That's good for Condé Nast.
I haven't
Yeah.
grown too much in that aspect,
Right.
but my titles have,
Yeah.
What's your current? What,
compensation's a weird thing, I might say, oh, I don't feel compensated enough, whatever the word is.
Mhm.
And, I don't, you got to show, you got to show up, and then you could ask for more. I'm bad with the whole corporate thing.
you look like an underpaid but over delivering kind of guy. You're gonna put your whole fucking pussy into whatever
I
you
am.
do because you care.
am.
With that said, I
Yeah.
feel like you're always like, I need someone to advocate for me. I need your agent. I need whatever. You just gotta fucking stand up for yourself,
Yeah, I
dog.
really do, because
At the negotiating table.
I got to be more confident.
Yeah.
I really do.
Mhm.
'Cause I feel like I bring a lot to the table. I'm not
Without a doubt.
complaining about my current status.
Where's your
you
current
know?
title?
But I think I could. It's like retail manager. I lied and made it a retail director, and the company doesn't care, because
Nice.
there's no one above me. So yeah, I'm the retail director.
The
you
retail
know?
god. Then.
But I
Yeah.
wanted to be the retail specialist. They already have one.
The
of those.
assistant retail director to
You know,
fucking
I
regional
just,
manager.
at Levi's, I told them I wanted to be the fashion police. And they were like, well, we're not a police state here. I'm like, well, you need one.
Yeah.
Every company, that big.
That's the one type of police we need more of.
But, I'm happy.
Fashion police.
Levi's fund the police.
Yeah.
I'm not big on money, but hopefully my wife doesn't hear this. She
Yeah.
wants to get me to get
Fashion
paid. She
police.
wants me to get one on
Police
work.
lives matter.
How much money did the
I'm sweating
Grateful?
from that question.
How much money did the Grateful Dead Street Style book make?
I signed an okay deal, maybe mediocre, where you get like, $6,000 up front or $5,000 up front or $15,000 up front. And
It's a big
that's
range.
all you're getting.
Oh, okay.
Because no matter if you sell 5 million copies, you're not getting.
You got to earn your advance back.
Yeah, exactly. So I signed the upfront deal, which is fine.
Do you not have an agent, like
No.
someone to negotiate on your behalf?
No, I have somebody that helps me with my, what's the term when I forward emails to them? helps me with my partnerships.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Who reads your contracts? You have a lawyer? Okay. All right.
Your daughter.
Yeah.
I'm
It's cheaper than law school.
Yeah.
Working on. I got someone that helps me, but I'm working on it.
Besides
You
clothes,
got to put a
growing my
good team
team.
around you. You got to put a good team around you, man.
Yeah.
like Lincoln. Besides clothes, what do you like to spend your money on? Daughter.
Footwear.
Hats, accessories.
Yeah. Better wipes and better toilet paper for sure.
Yeah, this man's fucking. He's a father, man. That's
Secondhand.
expensive.
What's your toilet paper of choice? Do you own a bidet?
Charmin Ultra Wide. And when I say ultra wide, I mean that like big tuchus wide. I went to my in-laws' house. The toilet paper was so nice and wide. I was convinced that it was like some Connecticut shit.
How did it stay on the roll?
I know. I don't know. Now the American-
You're holding up like a paper towel's length with your fingers. That's not.
You were
right.
wiping your eyes with paper towels.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are they ever positioned right? Even at hotels, it's never right.
What do you mean? Like how far the toilet
Yeah,
paper is from the dumper?
Here I am changing the topic.
How much money do you spend on clothes per
Jewelry.
month?
Jewelry.
Oh, jewelry. There you
Yeah,
go.
Big on jewelry lately.
Clothing wise, how much money would you say you spend per month?
On John's exclusively.
I don't want to pull up eBay right now.
Is it too much?
No.
Is it not enough?
No, I mean you're also
No,
hunting for
no.
deals and shit. And this what you're
Yeah.
not like buying like
I'm
crazy.
So cheap. I'm
Yeah.
so cheap. I'm so cheap. It's sad because now everything's on eBay. Excuse me, all the vintage dealers from around the world are all on Instagram.
Right.
And it's embarrassing. I'll reach out and be like, how much? I just freeze because I'm not prepared to
Right.
spend.
$400 on a wrap tee.
Yeah. Or even more than 100 on a Grateful Dead tee. They're worth it. Yeah. And the kids will pay for it. Not me.
Right. You're too
I'm
smart.
not
for
trying
that.
to disrespect.
No. That's everything's a hustle.
I agree. I think secondhand stuff should all be like 10 times the price of runway. It should all be museum prices.
Right.
Mordecai, you're doing amazing, sweetie. Maybe not so much in like the SpawnCon.
Yeah. There's
Great.
room for improvement.
Improvement.
Exactly.
Here
Yeah.
we
And
are.
in that spirit, Lawrence and I would love to offer up some constructive criticism before we get you out of here.
I'd love to listen, but I gotta go. Yeah,
Just real quick.
kidding.
You're fucking dominating on Instagram. Your Twitter, you've kind of like phased that.
It's not growing.
You phased Twitter out of your life, right?
No, I'm back on.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
Yeah.
Great.
May I suggest a platform straight out of China, TikTok?
I just relaunched.
Oh, shit.
Really? Relaunched?
Literally like days ago.
Is it Mr. Mort on TikTok? What's the handle?
It's Mordechai Rubinstein.
Are you like dancing on
Did
there?
someone
Like,
fucking take Mr. Mort on TikTok?
I have it and I can't sign in. It won't let me sign in.
You forgot your password.
What do you do?
Saying,
Your
"Goodbye,"
credentials?
you resend the password. I try.
what are you doing on TikTok? Like the dances?
No, stupid outfit shit. But
Like
I
fit
want-
checks?
But that's what people want from you too. I think that's your version of dancing for people. Is you?
Is
But
it
I'd
the
like
dancing?
to turn it around where like people can like send me their fits and I can comment, or I'd like to look at runway shows and comment.
Oh, and do reviews and
live.
stuff. Yeah.
You can do that.
Yeah.
It's hard
It's called stitching.
to create. Yeah.
I
green
need some
screen.
lessons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll send you our hourly.
If you were able to decode his number, maybe you can. Someone can call you
Are
and
your
give you
fit
some
checks and
advice.
stuff like resonating? Like, are you finding an audience on there?
Yes, lots.
Fire.
Lots.
How many followers do you have on TikTok?
None.
Oh,
Like
okay.
100.
Okay.
None.
That's more than none.
Let me make sure that that's my TikTok name.
Well, get it ready because we're almost to the plug section. My piece of constructive criticism, Mordecai, is can you finally, and here's it, let me preface this by saying you are such a fucking joy, not just to see, but to create content with because you're a
only
fucking
do
firecracker.
one tie. I can only tie one
Finally, can you please launch the podcast that you've been cock teasing us with for years?
Beauty in the everyday.
Where is the pod?
Voices inside my
What
head.
happened to you? You and Jeremy were going to do the pod. Where's that at?
It's on the way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
please.
Help is on the way.
Please, but because you are such a natural fucking schmoozer, talker, rantsman, if you will. Like you need to have a fucking mic in front of your gullet wherever
At all
you
times.
You know,
Also,
I keep
we
the
need more
phone-
podcasts to guest
I
on.
keep
Yeah,
the
yeah,
phone
exactly,
in the back
yeah.
pocket. I keep the phone in the back pocket, the tuchus, which is the worst place for it, for using it. I want it right here.
Yeah, that was the quickest
I
draw
want
of the
it right
West.
here.
Quick draw
I
of
want
the
it-
draw.
I
He went to
miss-
art school.
But you say I want the microphone, the video camera, like I want to walk around.
Get a lanyard.
Oh, with a GoPro, with
Yes,
like a
at
go,
all- I want
a
it to
body
go
cam.
up
Yeah.
at all times.
Yeah, the fashion police need a body
I
cam.
want to
Get-
be up at all times.
Get a lanyard or just a fucking pocket tee.
I don't understand how.
What
I
is?
think it's the lanyard because the pocket tees and the polos, I hit it one bump.
Yeah, yeah.
Biking.
What was your podcast, or what is your podcast gonna be about? Just like whatever the fuck is the mind of Mordecai.
Conversations on clothing.
Oh.
No, it's just about like the questions that most people don't want to ask. Like, how do you wipe your tuchus?
How much money do you make?
What baby powders are you
using for your
up to?
balls? Yeah.
Do you use the same powder for your kids' tuchas for yours?
Right.
Do you?
Yeah.
She's grown out of baby powder. I still have.
But you haven't.
Do you use the same razor to shave your pubes as you do your face?
These are good questions. I don't use a razor.
On anything?
No.
Okay.
You're all natural downstairs. No
I didn't
trims.
say that. I said I don't use a razor.
Okay.
He's a bushman.
But I am actually all natural.
Nice.
Yeah. Which
Respect.
Is not, I don't know.
For the winter,
I don't know if
all
it's the
good.
wave.
The vibe.
I'm open.
Get a
If anyone
Brazilian.
has suggestions, I am open.
You're always evolving. You keep an open mind, and that's why I fucking love you.
Clean,
No.
what it's called?
Only
A
if
real
like
quick
there was
one.
an error.
If there's a place in the West Village or Brooklyn or wherever that wants to sponsor somebody to get it done and try it, I'm down.
Like from
If
fucking.
Men's Health wants to talk to us,
Wait, you're talking about from neck to toes,
I'm
just
talking
completely
about waist.
slick.
I'm
Okay.
talking
No,
about waist to
from
knees.
but
Okay.
from tip to tail, like the undercarriage and the
tuchus and
The gooch.
Yeah, if somebody
Yeah.
wants to experiment,
the
I'm
bits.
You're looking for a free waxing? Is that what? Is
down. I'm
that?
wondering if guys do it.
Yeah,
know?
for sure,
And
1,000%.
I'm wondering how it feels. I'm wondering if it's like okay or if it's uncomfortable.
I mean, I think
it hurts at first, and you probably get used to it.
Yeah, I think the hair helps with the friction. I think if you're completely smooth, I think that takes, like James said, some time to get used to and
On
to
one
understand.
hand, we're created like this. It's for a reason. For
Yeah.
bacteria to your nose. I don't know. It
Mhm.
does things to hair.
Yeah.
On the other hand, terribly uncomfortable.
Get a bidet. My final piece of constructive criticism to you.
Wow, an extra one, a free one.
I do.
I got
It's fucking awesome.
He's like, I gotta fucking see this warlock.
all I can think about right now.
It's in the other bathroom.
Other,
Mordecai.
you have two bathrooms.
I do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
One bedroom or two?
Two.
We don't need to talk about this on.
Well, one bathroom's for me and one's for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. One I
It's
take
just
my
the
poops.
office. Got it.
Yeah, bro. What do you think you are? Mordecai, thank you for coming on to the only podcast
Oh,
that
this is his
matters.
house, bro.
Before we get into the afters,
Yeah.
where can the kids follow you? What do you want to plug?
Yeah.
Ugh. Instagram is MISTERMORT. I'm fighting with Instagram daily, trying to change it to my name, Mordechai Shlomo Rubinstein, and I can't get the account.
Because you're
What?
verified.
You can't get the full name.
They won't let me change my name.
Because
That
you're verified, right?
Oh.
Or
What
is that Twitter?
is that?
Or is that Twitter?
no, but you
That's
should be
Twitter.
able to do it. You would just lose your verification, but whatever. I don't know.
Out the window.
And if you see him on the street, don't call him Mort. We got to say that as well. Let's get that in there. Don't
You
fucking.
can find me on the podcast.
Fuck yeah.
What our that everyone just listened to for an hour and 45 minutes or so
As long as you're not reading about me on page 6.
on the app.
Mordecai, thank you.
You're the fucking best, dude. Always a pleasure, man. Thank you so much.
We have the outro music already lined up. Chef, play that motherfucking Estelle.
My heart, you are my soul. You're my other half. Without you, I can't.